We're live. So anyhow, Office Max came today. Have you ever been there? Oh, there we are. Boy, that was fast. Have you ever been there when Office Max comes?
Yeah, they just came and delivered paper the other day.
Okay, well, when Rooney's there. Because the guy stands outside the door and he holds the door like this, and Rooney's jumping up and down, up and down. I'm like, you gotta walk away from the door. Well, her nose split, so as she's jumping up and down the door now there's splats of blood everywhere. So now, Rudy.
Oh, here comes the comments. Hello,
I know.
everybody.
Look at everybody's. They were waiting for us. So now, instead of Rudy just being, me and jumping all over the place, now there's blood everywhere, and no one knows. I know. And I started thinking, oh my God, she's bleeding from the mouth, and really, it's just from her cracked nose. Oh my goodness.
funny.
Hello, everybody. Good evening. Now everyone gets to hear that story as they come in. Yay! It's Friday. How fast the week goes. Hello, everybody.
Hello, Chrissy. Hello, everybody.
Hello. Chrissy, hello, everyone and friends. She's friends with everybody. Oh, look, my card kind of shows up here. I should move this so they could really see it. Hi, everybody. How many people already made their cards? I have a feeling like there's a handful of you that have made your cards already.
Hi, Vicky.
Hi, Vicky. How many people have made their cards? I hope to God that's not the thumbs up like they made them. Claudette, we are on like day 5 of Rooney's nose, and it is, 98% better?
Yeah.
It still cracks and bleeds, as you heard in the beginning of our thing, but oh my God, the nose is like 98% better.
It's like a new nose.
It is like a new nose. I mean, the crusting's gone. It sounds disgusting, and it is disgusting. And we have to thank our Jetster for that, because Jetster, who is the new employee, is personally taking that on herself. Oh, guess what Jet asked me today?
What?
Talking about great employees. I don't know if anyone knows, she's been here 2 weeks now, hasn't she?
3.
No.
Has to be 3.
I guess it is 3. So anyhow, yeah, I guess it is 3. Boy, does that fly by. She asked me today, she want to know if she'd come in like a half hour early every Thursday.
Yeah.
So she'd come in and clean the bathroom and clean... I'm like, yes, of course you can. So I now have a new favorite
She must
employee.
have missed like cleaning her house. Or
I don't know. I think she just likes not to work in, the filth that we work in sometimes. So yes, Jet is going to clean the office, and I love that. New favorite employee, Justine.
Oh, well.
You've never said,
More power to you, Jenny.
You've never said, can I clean the office?
Someone says, what are you doing with Rooney's nose?
It's all cracked and horrible. We're putting, Claudette, what did you send us? You sent us... It's in a
Something balm.
Something balm.
What is it called?
I don't know. Miracle in a tin is what it's called. And all we're doing is just we're like me and Jet. It's just totally Jet. It's putting this on her nose, and it's like 1,000% better. It is ridiculous.
Bag balm? Is it bag balm?
Look, Peggy's even excited the bathroom's being cleaned.
Bag balm, yeah.
Yeah,
balm.
that's right. Oh, it's fantastic. Fantastic. It is really good. Okay, what time is it? 8:03. We can start. Hello, everybody. I think we have a lot of new people here. Well, not a lot, but a handful. Or people
Wonderful,
who are...
Peggy.
Now, what'd she say?
How was my day? I actually cleaned all day.
Yeah, Justine...
Half of the day and then the
I
other
gave
part.
Justine the day off today, which I shouldn't have done because there's so much work that needs to be done. But I really thought she'd be like, no, I'll come in because there's a lot of work. But she's like, okay, I'll see you tomorrow night.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. That's okay. I was there with my new favorite employee.
Keep your clothes on, Lois.
I know. Oh my God, I don't know. We're just like fit right now. Anyhow, welcome all our newbies. Like have now joined us and left because they're like, what in the world is going on again? So, hello, welcome new people. How many new people do we have? Like, give us a thumbs up or a happy face if you're new. But hello, everybody. I'm Jennifer with Stamp-listic. To the right of me is Justine.
Hello.
And we are live. We're live. So, like, if you ask to see something up close, I can move things up close. If you ask me to repeat something, I can repeat something. So we're not just typing in. We're really live with you doing these projects, which makes it a lot of fun. And we won't tell you how long it's going to be, but it's going to be a while. And tonight is the night. that I'm going to post after this. You have to send one of these cards to somebody. We put a 6x6 envelope in there, or actually a little bit bigger envelope in there, but you have to send. It's a challenge. We're challenging you. You have to send one of these cards to somebody. And I'll put up the post tonight, and I'm going to ask who you send your card to. And it can't be, your spouse or yourself. You have to really send this card out. And why are we doing this? Because personally, I can't send my cards. Although I will say, I'm not going to say to who, but I did send out a card to somebody, and it was very hard to do. And I said, I'm practicing. So, and they were very excited to get it. So,
we got a handful of newbies, a lot of second timers.
Oh, good. That's awesome.
Some people said have been watching for a while.
That's
Campy
awesome.
Says tonight's her first crafting one.
Well, that's good. So this is going to be fun. And I want to say this is easy because these are really easy, especially because of these big loopy flowers. There's only 4 cuts. And I'm going to be teaching you something in between a couple of the cards. Oh, and finally something came into our possession, which I'm going to tell you about too, which tonight's just going to be fun. But it's really easy. But the thing is here is we have a lot of jewels to put on. So they're going to be easy, but we still have a lot of jewels, so it's still going to take us some time. And I don't know if anyone saw this when I posted online, but this is from our make-along last week on Friday. I just love those crayons so much, but that is that with those crayons. I colored on watercolor paper, and I did stamp this with stays on. I couldn't use that VersaFine because it rubbed right off. So I did put this with stays on, and I heated a little bit with a heat gun. Can't do it a lot because it's going to melt that wax. And then, of course, popped it all up. And isn't it a beautiful card? I just made my own paper. So there you go. And it's the same exact stamp that we're using today. So just multiple different uses. So anyhow, so let me move. I know this is going to be our first card. Let me move everything out of the way. I don't think I have anything else to say. I guess we could say it along the way if I do. And let's open up your class kit. And I believe that everybody has their class kit. There was only... No, there's one person who doesn't have their class kit. There was only 3 mess-ups. One was the Postal Service fault, one was PayPal's fault, and then the other one, I can't think of the third one, but I thought there was a third. I'm not sure. Anyhow, so here's the list, here's the classes, or here's the 3 cards, and then everyone likes to see what the Swarovski crystals we use, so there they are right there. So you can put that to the side. I'm sure you'll come back and use that. And here's your envelope, the envelope that you have to send one of your cards to somebody with. So I'll put that to the side because I too am going to take that challenge, and I too will tell you who I'm going to send my card to. And I know there's like a multitude of people out there thinking, ooh, I'm going to get it. I'm going to be the one that gets it. I don't think anyone knows.
What's the name of the crayon you used?
The crayons? The crayons I used were that Lyra, Lyra crayons. And for you newbies, and I'm going to talk about a lot of new things we have on our website today. For our newbies, anything that I talk about, anything that I've ever used in classes is going to be under that first tab on the left that says Online Class Products. So if you go to our website and that first tab, it says Online Class Products, anything that I use is going to be there. And those crayons, I think, are on the first page when you click that online website. They're fantastic. So anyhow, I want you to take out your first set. Your first card is actually in folded up in the cut above form. So take that out, and of course you have these die cuts that we die cut for you, and our hands still hurt because of it. And let's just take this out, and we'll start. Oh, for all you scrap packers out there, did you guys get your scrap pack in the mail? Yay! It looks phenomenal. I'll talk about that too. Oh my God, I got scared because I didn't think I saw the pieces. Okay, so the first thing I want to draw your attention to, what are you laughing at?
You.
Oh, the first thing I want to draw your attention to is we finally have on the website, and I know you guys have been asking, and for you newbies, you could even ask everybody else here, I am not a hard sell. I don't hard sell you. It doesn't matter what you buy. I'm just glad that you're joining us here. But a lot of people have been asking this, so we finally have the cardstock up on our website. So we have the prepackaged, I don't want to say cheapo, but the prepackaged inexpensive cards. So they're going to come like this, and you get 40 of them. And I think they're $8.95. And they're on their website. They're $8.95. But then I wanted to make sure that I showed you guys the paper right now that you have, this white paper. This is the premium cardstock Basil paper. This is the white. And when we did our portfolio card, that black was the black, okay? So this is that premium cardstock. This now is on the website too. You can get the premium white, an 8.5 by 11. And we're selling it by the 25 sheet packs, or you can get the 12 by 12 if you like the premium card base, because you just get the 12 by 12 cut in half, and then you have 2 card bases. So we have the white up there now and the black up there, along with those affordable, that's what we call them, not cheap, affordable 6x6 cards. So that is all up there now. And I know you guys have been waiting a very long time. And it's fun because with Jet on board now, there is a couple things I'm able to free myself to do, which is, it's just, so many things are coming down the pike, which is going to be so exciting for everybody. Everyone's going to be happy. But anyhow, I just want you to, I want you to see that because this is the premium paper, and what we normally use is that affordable paper in your kit. But I just want you to see the difference, okay? So that is our card, or that's our card base. We have nothing. This is the first card we're making. We have no card base. We just have that red. So let's go ahead and let's just attach that red right now. So when you open this up, so open up your die cuts, but be very, very, very careful because they will stick together and I don't want you to ruin them, okay? So we're just after that red piece.
Sue says my card stock is cream for this card.
I don't think so.
We don't have cream.
Yeah, we don't have cream cardstock. It may look cream to you, but this is white. I promise you this is white.
I think some of them, there was a mixture of 2 different papers, if I'm not mistaken, that she had.
Oh, in the cardstock?
Yeah.
Oh, well then maybe some of you guys don't have all the premium. When we go look at your other ones, if it's textured, that's the premium, okay? If it's not textured, then that's the affordable cardstock, which is just as good. But, okay, so let me take this out, and I want to show you, and I made sure that I had one of these that had these. If everyone looks up, please. You see sometimes, and some of you will have this, that this die is not going to cut through. See how I have that right there? See how I have this right here? Not a big deal. What we're going to do is we're going to take our scissors. So if you have one of these, you're just going to take your scissors and just snip that out. That's all you're going to do. And actually, sometimes I don't even snip it out. I don't even care about that stuff. But just snip it out. Okay? And again, this paper that we're using, and I'll show you some backgrounds too, because I know everyone went nuts on eBay for the last 2 weeks getting around the corner punches. I'll talk about some of those punches to you as we go on. There's a lot to talk about tonight, which I'm pretty excited about. Okay, so of course we're going to pop dot this, and of course we're going to use a ton of pop dots. You'll be surprised at how many I don't use, but I am still going to use a lot. So let's go ahead and just take our pop dots and pop this up. And yes, I'm using regular pop dots. And I'm going to put them on in the base of this. But before you attach it, I want you to put some too on the outskirts of this. So right now, just go ahead and put your pop dots in the middle, but don't attach it yet. Let me show you where I want you to put it on the outer parts. And we'll go from there. So the new people who are here joining us, if you have any questions at all, all you need to do is just ask. Justine will read those to me. And don't be afraid to ask.
Do you, did you use the round the corner punches to create that die cut?
I did. And we'll talk about that. And I'll show you a couple examples of what I have. And again, how you do that. So for those of you who don't know and want to discuss a little bit more, we're going to talk about that probably after this first card, okay? Okay, so easy peasy. I have my dots there. Now, what I want to do is if you look up, everyone stop real quick and look up. If you look at my card, I know where I'm going with my jewels. I know I'm going here. 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 When I look at this, I want to put pop dots where I can make this sturdy. I would love to put a pop dot here, but I just can't because it's just too thin. By the time I get it there, it's just not going to make any sense. This has a little bit more width to it, so I'm going to cut a pop dot and put one there. I'm also going to put one here just to make it a little sturdy. So go ahead and cut your pop dots, and I'll show you in a second, and put one underneath here and underneath here. And again, would love to put them on these outskirts just to make it a little bit sturdier, but it's just too thin, so I'm not going to, okay?
When, do you have any timeline when the CK pages will go out?
Yes, we're doing that this weekend, so hopefully, I think they're going to be packed and done on Monday, and then I think they're actually physically going to go to the mail on Tuesday. Everything is laid out and actually halfway cut.
Jennifer, if you were a jelly bean flavor, what would you be?
Oh my God. Who the hell asked that?
Misty Grafner.
If I was a jelly bean favor, first of all, I don't like jelly beans, so I would say
Oh,
none.
You don't like Jelly Bells?
Oh, God, not at all.
Yummy.
Now, let's say if you was a Jolly Rancher. So, look, here I cut my Pop-Tart into 4s. That's an interesting question. What would you be, Justine? Black?
No.
You don't think black?
Oh, well, and you're talking about jelly beans?
I guess that was the question.
My favorite jelly bean is like the buttered popcorn one.
Well, I don't think it's your favorite color. I think it's
No. Oh, I didn't know.
what
that-
color you would be.
My favorite color is, I like raspberry color. What are CK pages, someone asked.
Oh, CK is a show creating keepsakes, and people who, because the shows were canceled, people who registered for the page class was able to keep the pages or still stay in the class and get the pages sent to them, and that's what we're sending out.
What about CK 2870 kits?
That's like 2 weeks behind, only because we've already done the first couple ones, so that's probably 2 weeks behind.
Peggy said cherry licorice.
Cherry licorice, who, for you or for me?
I don't know, maybe her.
Oh.
She just said cherry licorice.
Yeah, no, those definitely are going to go out. That's next on our list. We got Scrap Pack out, though, so for those people who are not involved in the Scrap Pack, we'll show you that probably after the second card. That was fantastic.
Mary Sparks says, I'll see you guys tomorrow night. She's grandkids sitting.
Good night, Mary Sparks. Goodbye. Okay, so everyone sees where I have my Pop-Dots. Cut them in the force right there and have them there. I'm going to go ahead and take those off and now apply those to my card. And my card does open up from left to right, but it does not matter at this point because it's all symmetrical. So it absolutely does not matter how you have yours opened. And even if you go from top to bottom, it doesn't matter because everything we do right here is going to be the same.
Lemieux,
Is he still eating?
he's choking.
Okay, well, that's not good to tell me as we're on air.
Well, you hear him?
Mm-hmm.
Is he getting it out?
Well, I would hope so.
Hate that. That scares me.
I know, it scares me too. What scares me even worse is when I'm not home, Andy never pays attention to that.
Oh, yeah. I always do that.
So is it out?
Yeah. He's not gagging right now.
Was head up or down?
He's up. Rooney's going to sniff around him.
It would be horrible if our $10,000 dog choked on a bone.
Sandy said, yikes, my husband just came upstairs with a baby snake. I definitely need to craft.
What? How does that happen?
Do you make A2 size cards? Doesn't it cost extra to mail a square card?
It does, but by the time you do these cards, you're not going to want to send them to anybody, so I'm not worried about that. And second of all, put an extra stamp on. You can put an extra stamp on and mail it. Look at this beautiful card, and you can't afford just an extra stamp. You can afford an extra stamp and do that. Very rarely do we make A2 size cards. We do on the other events like Volume and Oak and things like that. But yeah, very rarely do we do the A2 cards. We like really the big ones, the 6x6 cards. And I'll just go ahead and attach it.
Mimi Williams says, hello from Texas. Robbie, Trish, Joan, and Liz are crafting together.
Oh, that's fun.
Very fun.
Are you guys just together, or are you guys like at a retreat type thing? See, now look how nice that is already. It just pops off that card. Gives it just that extra look. I love it. Tell me if they're at a retreat. And Robbie was supposed to be here, so look at that. She's with other people and not here with us. Robbie. Okay. So now we have 4 pieces in front of us, and that's the Essence stamp. A lot of you have gotten that. So let's look at the first 2. The first one we're going to use is actually this one. Not the stripy one, but this one right here. And what we're going to do with this one is we're just going to cut out the entire image. So let's go ahead and take this color right here. Everyone look up. Take this one, and let's just cut that out.
Claudette says, if we send you an email, can we still join the Scrap Pack Club and get the one you just sent?
Yes. And actually, for Scrap Pack, this is going to be a first come, first serve type of thing. We brought back from our pod from the shows. We have, I think, 3 kits of the first one, that blue one, and 4 kits of the last one. And they're only available to current members. And I'll show you those again, but like the first people that email me saying, ooh, I want that, but you have to be a Scrap Pack member, or join to get that, because we don't sell those separately, can get those. But we have, I think, 3 and 3.
Mary Beth says, I just sent the owl card to my half-sister for her birthday. I put it in a bubble mailer, and I don't care about the postage. She will love it.
Exactly.
And they said they're just doing your class together.
Oh, well, that's fun. I wish I was there doing my class together like that, but I think we're going to do a lot of that next year. Sitting with a handful of you guys going live. In fact, I don't think I know.
Abigail Bailey says, can I get one of each?
Abigail, I want you to email us right now, because like the first 3 people that email us are going to get them.
Info@stamplistic.com?
Yep, info@stamplistic.com. But again, you have to be a cut above.
She said she is.
Oh, good. You have to be a current
Scrap packer.
scrap packer. The paper that we use is so flippin' awesome. Is Lemieux okay? Because I hear no noise. No.
Yeah, he did roll over, but...
Okay, well.
I mean, I saw... I didn't mean like...
Oh, my.
He rolled out of the way. Yeah, he's...
Oh, my
He
God.
might go by us.
He does.
How do I pick him up the butt first?
Yeah, well, you could just assist him. You don't pick him up, you assist him.
Every time I come by...
He lays down. So for those of you who don't know, well, actually, for those of you who do know, this coming Tuesday is the big day. But those of you who don't know, I have 2 dogs. One is a bloodhound who has the cracked nose, who is just obnoxious. And the other one is my golden retriever, which is my very, very special dog. I love him. He's an early 10, or a young 10. We found out he had cancer. He would be dead right now if we didn't do something drastic, and he was a good candidate for amputation, so we got his left front leg removed, and that was on August 5th. And then he's been going through chemo treatments, and then he has a 50% chance of living longer, or living a year. He has a 30% chance of living longer than a year, and 20% chance of not making it a year. And this coming Tuesday, is when they take the chest x-ray. And either if the chest x-ray has nothing showing, like no cancer, then he continues his chemo, and that is a very, 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 very good news. If they see cancer in his lungs, then we stop the chemotherapy, and that's it. However, the vet, because of course you got to drop your dog off at the vet still. The vet got on the phone with me 2 weeks ago when we got our last chemo treatment, and she said, now I know you're going to be nervous about this. She goes, but I'm telling you, I expect this to be very, very good news. She said, I would be shocked if it wasn't, but I have to say it's cancer, and cancer is cancer. But she's very, 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 very optimistic, which makes me feel very good. But I'm still, like, frightened to death about Tuesday.
Prayers for you and Musie.
I know, my little Musie.
Thanks
Okay.
for answering that, Peg. I was waiting for her story to be done.
But, okay.
Well, Chrissy wanted us to know how much Scrap Pack was.
Oh.
Peggy wrote it in there.
Thanks, Peggy. She's Thanks, Peg. Okay, so we have this out. So we have this cut out now for my newbies. My seasoned people, you know what you're doing already. For my newbies, this is what we're going to do. You're going to take a black pen, $4 Best Friend black pen, and what you're going to do is you're going to put this, and everyone in their head is saying exactly what I'm going to say because it's the same line. Time after time after time after time. But remember, everyone was a newbie at one point. You take this black pen and you don't go on the paper. You go right next to the paper and you just outline the flower. And what that does is it puts that black solid outline right back into your flower. So it's all nice, thick, and black. And even the core of the paper turns black. So it looks like you are one heck of a cutter. And honestly, when you do this, you're going to see a huge, huge, huge difference. The other thing I'm going to warn you about, and I'm sure a lot of people could say this, or back me on this, is you want to do this slow, because it will happen. I'm telling you, not if, it will happen. One of these days, you're not going to be slow. You're going to be doing this fast, and you're going to go right through your flower, and you're going to have just a little black mark through your flower, which you're not going to like so much. So you want to make sure that you do that very, very slow, so you don't get that black line. So look how beautiful that is. You can see just the outline black is just stunning.
Sue says her grand dog was diagnosed with lung and liver cancer today. He's 14, but it's too advanced. They brought him home to live out the weekend.
Yep.
Oh.
That's what Lemieux was looking for. And honestly, if Lemieux was 14, heck, if this was 2 years from now, if Lemieux was 12 and they said that he had cancer, I would not have gotten his leg removed. There's no way I would have done that because he's 12. Golden Retrievers don't live much past that anyhow. But he was a very young 10, and I think he had a good will to live, and we caught it very, very, very quickly. Oh, and the other thing too is they at that time when they caught it, they took a lung X-ray there, and there was no signs at all of cancer. So that's why everything was going in our favor. So that's why we did it. But if he was 12, we wouldn't have done it. But it's weird to think that he would be dead right now. Isn't that weird?
Yeah,
I know, if we wouldn't have done that.
You see?
Okay, so the next layer is going to be this other big one, this lined one. And what we need to do is we need to go layer in. So a layer in would just be, and everyone look up who doesn't know where I'm going, this layer right here, boom, this layer right here, boom, this layer right here, all the way around. So another way of saying that is to cut off just these things. So you want to cut off these back petals. Okay, but technically you just want to go a layer in. I say it like that because our stamp should go a layer in, a layer in, a layer in, a layer in.
Found a worm room?
No, but see now because you let her roll around in worms. Oh, okay, here, I have a question for everybody. Justine has a dog, obviously, and I have dogs. And Justine lets Rooney outside because Rooney has to pee, I'm not kidding you, every hour on the hour. It is ridiculous how much water she drinks. I think it's a bloodhound thing. And Justine has never heard of this ever, and every single one of my dogs has always done this. Do your dogs roll in dead things? Like a dead worm, a dead frog? Oh, shoot, you're right. A dead frog. You know, dead things outside in your yard. Justine says she's never heard of that before.
Well, my dog doesn't do it, so I wouldn't know that.
Well, yeah, I know, but I mean, that's odd even that he doesn't do that. I bet that everyone who has a dog knows what I'm talking about.
They're all saying yes. Wow.
Yeah, see?
Well, my dog is not.
So anyhow, so Justine goes outside and she's like, he's out there rolling on a dead worm. I'm like, well, you're picking him up, aren't you? She's like, well, no. I'm like, you don't let him roll in dead worms. Now he's going to smell like worms.
My beagle does, my lab doesn't, she said.
Yeah.
Ew, someone rolling a dead raccoon this morning.
Yeah, they do. They roll on anything that's dead. Although
my dog goes out when he just goes out to do his business, and he just plops down on the grass and does that, just like how Rooney just did on the thing. But he doesn't look for dead things.
Well, I'm happy to say that yesterday when we let Rooney out last night, there's a huge frog in my driveway, and she ran right to it, sniffed it, and walked away. Couldn't believe it. Okay, so for those of you newbies and you're not quite sure what you're doing, look up, and this is what you're cutting out. Okay? Well, let me get in the frame. That's what you're cutting out right there.
Yeah, see, some people say their dogs don't do that.
Well, Lemieux used to do that when he was young, but he hasn't, well, obviously he's not doing it right now on 3 legs. He hasn't done that, though, in a long time.
Robbie says Nova doesn't, but the Dalmatian used to.
Yeah, well, Nova still has time.
Yes to dogs rolling in dead things or deer poop. Ew.
Yes. No, mine likes to eat the deer poop and the rabbit poop, which is just disgusting. That must taste like chocolate or something. It has to, because they eat it like I eat my chocolate.
My dog doesn't do that either.
Okay, so your dog is special then, Justine.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't think
I've never seen it eat poop. I mean, like when we're walking and there's poop, he sniffs it, but he keeps walking. He doesn't
No,
eat it.
rabbit poop with deer pellets?
Oh.
I'll give you a bowl of rabbit poop. I'll throw it in your yard and let's see if he eats it. I guarantee he will.
Robbie says after the snake bite, Nova's a little afraid of the yard.
I'm sure.
Peggy said both of her dash hounds used to do that.
Yeah, they do. So honestly, I want to know how many people opened up this kit because you all got them on Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday and made your cards. Be honest. I'll know.
I forget who said it, but someone said they did do the fussy cutting already, but they didn't put it together.
That's shame on them. See, this is why we're not going to send your cards out early. No, that's okay.
My dog eats out of the kitty litter box. If he gets access, we call it Kitty Roca.
Yeah, exactly.
Someone else said Kitty Roca too.
Yeah, I don't have cats, but yeah, you're right. That would happen. So again, I'm going to outline this. Now, if I happen to go through this, it's okay because this is dark paper. That black marker would just blend right in. It would be fine.
Kim says, my kids came today just in time. A lot
That's
of people
awesome.
said no. Some people said, oh. Deb says, I did the cutting only.
Deb who?
It says, John and Deb. Went up, let's see.
It doesn't matter.
I don't know how to pronounce it. Masu.
Okay. So, oh, someone is crying. Someone needs a
And I tried to pick him
liftola.
up, and he just keeps flopping.
So, there we go. So then our newbies, look. So once we get to this piece is going to go right on exactly where it goes here. So then you can see the bottom piece. So we just cut through this. Okay, so that's the deal there. So the next piece is going to be our other big one. And what you're going to cut right here, and you're going to go another layer in, and we just made it smaller to save on paper. And you're just going to go this layer right here. So let's go ahead and cut that out.
He flops over, and his whole body is stiff, and I can't even move him. So I'm assuming he will shoot again. He will not.
Come here, Lemieux. He is definitely mama's boy. He is. It is ridiculous how much of a mama's boy he has become.
He's funny. I mean, his whole body is stiff. Oh, little brat. Michelle says she has to with her arthritis and carpal tunnel.
Okay, Michelle. Got it.
Some people say I'm too slow at fussy cutting.
See? Then they're never going to need me. They're never going to need us. We don't want that to happen.
I can't cut that fast. Is there a trick to cutting faster?
Practice. And if you're not keeping up with me, don't keep... Oh, look here. Here he comes. Don't keep up with me, who's ever not keeping up. Just do this card, and especially with this class, because it's the same thing going forward. Just take your time. We always keep this taped on the Friday night class. We always keep this taped on Facebook. You go back and watch it. But trust me, as long as you stay with me tonight, you're not going to have to go back and watch it. So you just cut. If you're slow at cutting, trust me, you will get better at cutting. Cutting is a learned skill. I swear to God, the more you cut, the better you're going to become. So you just slow down. You take your time. And you'll just finish your cards later, which is fine.
Rooney, move.
Runes.
Good girl. She's trying to get her ears cleaned, and Mummy's trying to get
Oh.
clean. Claudette said her new puppy's coming home on
Oh,
November 1st.
that's so awesome. Claudette, he's so cute, too.
Is that the husky we saw?
Yes.
Yeah, very cute.
She wants her ears cleaned.
The music, I need some water. Look at she even turns her head.
I know.
Can you close up when you are putting on the black ink, please?
I don't know, because I need to have a hard surface. But I'll try to show you in a different way.
Yeah, it's fine. All right. Gave in.
So everyone is aware of the Sizzix sale that we're doing on Sunday, correct? Everyone probably printed that list and is checking it twice against their dies, no? It's going to be a fun time. I hope it's a fun time, because if it is, trust me, there's over 400 dies, and we just did the top. No, I didn't do the top. I just did the discontinued of the thinlits and then those stamp and die frame things.
Misty
So-
said, my husband just brought me a dirty martini, so I have no idea how these cards are going to
That's so cute. That's great.
And Karen Hay from Texas, working the early voting, headed home and listening to Jennifer. Gotta have my Jennifer and Justinian Friday
I
night.
love that. Well, you go home and take out a card kit.
You? Wait, come over this way so you can see, honey. Nope, you're gonna go the back way and you're gonna get... Oh, okay.
So yeah, so you take your time cutting.
What is going on Sunday, Marion says?
Sunday, we're very lucky because one of the wholesalers is like 15 minutes away from us, and he has a ton of Sizzix dies. Tim Holtz Sizzix dies, and a lot of them are retired. So we are doing a Facebook Live starting at 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on Sunday from his warehouse, where it's going to be like a Facebook auction. We're going to show you, and we have the list up, so you can look at that list. We're going to have a list and say, like, this is, you know, such and such die. It retails for $20. It's on sale for $13.50. And like the first, if we have 12 available, the first people that say, you know, Jennifer Jennington, and let's say we're also going to say, like, this is item 12. Jennifer Jennington 12, you're going to get that. We'll write down the list of names and end up sending you a PayPal invoice. So whoever asked, if I could do this close up, this is not going to look pretty, but I'm going to try. As Justine would say, I'm going to try my best. So, okay, so it's up here. So I'm going to take this marker, and you're going to have shadows here, which I don't like. You're going to take this marker, and you're going to outline, oh, yeah, see, I just went in. You're going to outline the outside of this paper. And you're not on top. Oh, I keep going in. See, I can't do this in the air. You're going to outline the outline of that, or you're going to run this against the outline of the paper. Not on the paper, but right next to the paper. So you see how those lines become a lot thicker? And see how this right here, you can tell that I didn't cut too well right there. But by putting those black outlines, it's going to make it look nice. This is a little thing I got to show you guys later on. It's one of the things I'm most excited about. We've been working on for a couple weeks.
If you do the outlining on black paper, you see the places that really need it.
You know what? I disagree with that. I think it's a lot of people like outlining on black paper. I like outlining where I could actually see it. I can't see the core when I'm on black paper. But for those of you who like that black paper, you can outline on whatever you want to outline on.
Michelle says, do you have crystal moonlight crystals with you?
Oh, crapola.
I ordered them, but would like a better look.
They are, I'm going to tell you right now, they're absolutely gorgeous, and I don't have them. You know what? Hey, Beth, are you on right now with us, Beth? Because Beth is counting them. She could probably bring me a pack. Let me know, Beth, if you're on right now. So there you go. So this one's there. And the last one is just going to be, again, a layer in. And we're going to cut out these loopy things right there. Yeah, those crystal moonlights, they're fantastic. It is, it's a very, 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 very popular crystal. A lot of people think it's crystal AB when they look at our cards, but it's not. It's exactly what it looks like. It looks like the moon. You know, it just has a nice tint to it.
Tammy, I usually outline on the back of the ACA paper you give us.
There you go. Yep, you could do that too.
Evidently, a lot of people do. I do too. Any suggestions how we communicate our Christmas wish list with our significant other?
Yeah, I know. This is what I would tell you about that. Well, just give your significant other the wish list. Or better yet, just tell him to buy a gift certificate. And you could simply do that by calling the store. And we have nice gift certificates, and we'll just send that right out to you. You could use that online. You could use that, you know, for classes. Heck, you could even tell him to buy, like, you know, at Christmas time, we'll know what number we're at. Tell him to buy you the next upcoming, you know, 2, 3, 4 classes.
Are they on sale tomorrow too?
What?
I'm assuming
these
crystals?
classes?
I think they're talking about the crystals, but I'm not sure.
Crystals that sale's always good for a week. So it's always good from week to week. Our newbies that joined us that don't have this class kit is now on our website, along with a couple other new items.
And Carolyn says, I'm so glad the kids came early because he went out of town for a wrestling tournament and I wanted to take it with me. I took my katana, some hot dots, and a few other things. Didn't want to miss Friday in a hotel.
Love it. Yeah, we got these. It blew us away because we worked last weekend and we got all of them out on Saturday, which was unbelievable. And then we start hearing on Monday. Go figure, you guys are getting them already, which I can't believe it. The mail system makes no sense right now.
Yeah, someone said I think they said they got it today in Toledo. It went to Toledo, then it
crazy.
Stayed there 2 days, went to Detroit, and then
Yep.
back to Toledo.
And Tammy, who lives in Washington, she got hers on Monday.
Yeah.
And we shipped it on Saturday by 12 o'clock they were up there. No, by 12:30. And someone in Washington got them on Monday. It's ridiculous.
Mary
Okay.
Beth just saved some cats
So
lost in the atrium.
the what?
She said there were some cats lost in the atrium or something. She just transferred the little kittens.
So what we're going to do with all 4 of these layers is we're going to pop them up on top of each other. Now, if you don't want it to pop, you don't have to pop them, but I did pop up every single layer. So all 4 layers are going to pop, and then I did pop that on the card too. Okay, so all 4 layers are popped, and I popped it on the card. So let's just go ahead and do that now.
Karen Plumley said she's done with her 45 Halloween cards. Picks for you in a few days.
Oh, please. Because I'll probably put them on our website then.
And Steph said hers got there on Monday in Honolulu.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
And
I mean, absolutely ridiculous. Any other week, you guys would have been not having them. We don't get it. We just don't get it.
Is that a new or old sweatshirt?
This is an old sweatshirt. Look, I got a ton of stains on here.
Monday in Texas. I got mine on Monday in New Hampshire.
Yeah, a lot of you guys did, because then we went online and we started looking, because we could look at our program and see where it is or if they got delivered. And a lot of them were being delivered on Monday. It's ridiculous.
Amy says, I would love to be a crystal counter for you. You can hire me. One for me, one for you.
Yes.
One for me.
That's funny, because the 2 people that do count our crystals, they're not in the crafts. I mean, one loves the crafts, but I mean, they don't craft like this. They don't do this. They think they're very pretty, but they're not sitting there saying, ooh, I could use this on this craft and on this craft. Now, for you newbies, and I say this a lot, and this may end up on a sweatshirt someday, I don't expect you to use the amount of pop dots that I use, but I do want you to use more pop dots than you're normally used to, because I really want this to be a sturdy card. I don't want it to be wobbly at all. Okay, it's going to be a sturdy card. Now, if you know which one you're mailing and you don't want to use as many pop dots because you're afraid it's going to be pitched, well, then that's okay. That makes sense. You could use less pop dots.
Melissa in Washington got it on Monday, too.
I know, it's nuts.
Yeah, that was crazy. And then the one in Ohio took 5 days.
Yep. Right, and that's where we mailed it from. So anyhow, so Jet, our new hire is fantastic. Everything is going pretty good right now. Although we are running out of, we have run out of space in our warehouse. I mean, we're done. It's ridiculous. So again, I reiterate, this is crazy. It really is, and I know it's crazy. I know it, but I want you to use more than, I don't want you to put 5 pop dots on this and think you're done. I want you to put just a little bit more so it's nice and sturdy.
Renee says hello, just got home from work.
Hello, Renee. Justine, would you like to make one of these cards? They're very easy.
No.
You are no fun at all. You could make one and you could send it to somebody. Okay. You could join the challenge.
Is this symmetrical? I'm having trouble getting my bottom layer straight.
It should be. And if it's not, it's just off by a hair. So you can keep turning it and turning it and turning it until it matches up. And actually, I should have showed you how to do that before you put your pop dots on. But it should be, but it could be off a hair. And that normally happens when they make the mold, because then the rubber does stretch. So it could be off of here, but I will show you on my next layer, which shame on me, I should have done on this layer, how you can make sure that lines up perfectly. But I would just take it right now and just keep rotating it until you think it looks like it fits. The other thing that you could do, oh, stop. The other thing that you can do, I know the answer. I know the perfect answer to tell you. Look on your base right here and look to see this design. So this is my design here. So I'm going to look on the next one where that design comes this way. Okay, so I'm going to look to see where that flower comes off to the right there, and it's only going to be once, and look, it's right there. So I know it's going to be right there. So that's a teaching moment, guys. Does everyone get that? Look up if not. If you don't know where to put it on, pull one of those things, whichever one it is, look at your leaf, the way the leaf's going, and line up. You know, find it on here, whichever the way the leaf is going, and then just put that on there.
Rita, I ran out of Pop-Dots.
That's horrible. Yeah, so that you can do that. Now, the other thing that you can do, look how great that looks. The other thing that you could do is if you didn't have those things and it was just lines or something like that, you could keep turning this and turning this and turning this to see where it matches up. And then on the bottom, draw a line and then know that that line and put it down facing up. That's going to go around top of there. But since we have those pictures in there, that's going to be easy to line up.
Karen says, it would be great if there were big sheets of Pop-Dot material. Just cut the shape of the design and press on.
So funny. You're right. But see, I like these things. It sounds like you guys are using Pop-Dots. We have something big coming in the works. We have a lot of good things coming. I know I said that before, but we have a lot of good things coming your way. It's a very exciting time.
Amy says, running out of Pop-Dots is like running out of toilet paper.
It is. It's absolutely the truth, isn't it? And again, you don't have to use as many as Pop-Dots as me. I'll go through 2 packs tonight. Now, who am I kidding? I'm going to go through 3 packs tonight. You don't have to use that many Pop-Dots.
Candy says, so how many packs of Pop-Dots should we have on hand to do a card play?
I don't know. I'm not going to answer that. I would say at least 1. I don't know. Let my customers answer that. What do you guys say? I would say at least 1. Because anything more than that sounds absolutely ridiculous. And I know saying it sounds absolutely ridiculous.
Paula Brown says, I posted my finished Prince Pistachio Christmas cards, 32, today, but I don't see it anymore. Did I do something wrong?
I didn't. Yes, you did, because I didn't see them at all. And I only removed 1 post. And unfortunately, Michelle, yes, even though you said go out and vote, we really don't want anything political. You know, yes, go out and vote, but we really don't want to be anything political on our Facebook. But no, we don't delete any posts. So, yeah, I think you did do something wrong because I did not. Did you see anything today?
No.
No, neither did I.
Abigail says, another adhesive week?
I can't say.
I love my Pop-Dots.
I cannot say. I'm going to tell you, though, that you guys are going to be very, very happy. And, yeah, it's huge. It is so big. It's big. It's big. And like I said, every single one of you are going to take advantage of it. The problem is we just don't know how many you're going to buy, and that's all I can say.
Amy says, buy Pop-Dots during adhesive week and buy 50.
That is true. Okay. Last one. Well, no, then I got to do the whole thing. See, at least I don't have to use as many Pop-Dots the closer we get.
Chrissy said, don't tease a girl.
I know. It's horrible. Chrissy, you're going to love it.
Kim says, when do we find out?
It's a Black Friday sale. So you are going to find out. It's a Black Friday sale, and we're going to give you a week, although I don't even know if it's going to last a week, to be quite honest with you. I'll let you know closer to. But it's going to be Black Friday.
Terry Williams says, is this turning into she who does with the most Pop-Dots wins?
Yes. I think I'll win every time. Seriously, you guys do not have to use that many Pop-Dots. I know, mine's crazy, but... And I don't even send mine. It's ridiculous. I need to send mine. I think I know who this card is going to. I may change my mind, but I will send it. I really want you guys to send this. When we post that tonight, I really want you to tell us who you're going to send your card to.
Barbara Gallinall says, I'm going to need a part-time job to keep up with my Stimplistic habits.
Barbara, I would move to Cleveland. I'll hire you in a heartbeat.
Pop-Dot confetti.
Barbara Gravinow. I love her accent, and every time I see her name or type her name or hear her name, I swear to God, I could hear her accent in my head. Can't you?
Yes.
Every single time. Seriously, Barbara, every time I see your name or type it, or just now when you said, I hear your accent in my head. Every time. And you're like the only one I do. I don't know why that is. It's just very funny.
She who dies with the most.
When wins. There you go. You're right.
I thought she typoed it. Sorry.
Barbara, even
Now
when
I
you
got it.
emailed me this week, I was reading the email. As I was reading it, I heard your voice the entire time, which was it was funny. Okay, so now we can bring our card back into play. And I'm just going to line this up to make sure. I kind of want this even, so I want to see where it's going to hit so I know where to put it. Okay.
Claudette says, I like that since I finished my Christmas shopping and I lost the message again. Oh, these things go so fast.
Yeah, when you want to, this, once we announce this, you want to send that link to your significant others, to, you know,
She can say
that would be good Christmas gifts.
save for the surprise.
It's a surprise. But you're all relatively smart people. You probably could figure it out, but you just don't know exactly what it is. But it's fantastic. Like, I'll put it to you this way. When I told my staff what it is, their response was, oh, well, I'm going to buy 3 or 4 or 5 myself. Am I kidding? Mm-mm. Yeah, I mean, was the response.
Minus me.
Minus Justine because she doesn't craft.
I'm just kidding.
Well, you didn't say that, but Peggy said that, and Elizabeth said that, Jet said that, everyone said that.
I know, I'm just kidding.
But you can't say
they
anything.
know I don't craft, that's
And
why I said
Peggy, you can't, people are going to bribe you. Carol Kiss is going to call you and be like, okay, tell me, I need to know. Do not tell anyone, Pegster. It's a
Which
secret.
paper did you use for the punched out background?
I'll say that in a second. That was that metallic text weight paper. I'm going to finish the jewels on this, and then we're going to talk about those punches. We'll talk about that paper again. But it was that metallic text weight paper, which we'll go over.
Kathy Ferry says, I did make 4 cards this week using this stamp, and I know I am mailing at least one of them, and of course
awesome.
one of these.
That's awesome. It's
Barbara
good.
says, what accent?
Oh, my God. I know that's a joke. She probably doesn't think that she has it, but you know you do, Barbara. Okay, so you have 3 packs of jewels, and obviously you can tell the red is going to go with the red, the blue is going to go with the blue card, and then you've got your browns and greens with that the brown card we're doing.
Nancy said there's no V in Gallinal.
We are going to is that our Nancy?
Yes.
We are going to I see I pronounced it wrong again. I'm sure that's why she said that.
As you can tell, Barbara.
Sorry, Barbara.
Crystal Extravaganza Black Friday.
No, actually, I think it's better than that. Okay, so empty out your crystals, and we use scarlet on this. Scarlet is one of those colors that people stay away from, and it's so pretty, and it just matches like burgundy metallic paper. And so for that slow cutter in the beginning, I'm not saying there's one, I'm sure there's a couple of you. If you were a slower cutter and you're still cutting, still cut. Don't do these jewels till the end. Just keep cutting. Take your time. I mean, this is fun. Just take your time. Still cut. If you're still working on the first card and we're on card 3, it's okay. It's okay. It really is. My young niece, she makes cards with us. It takes her 2 nights to do both cards. Now, I don't know why that is, because she's young and, I think she should be able to cut. Right now, she's saying, Aunt Jen.
How about cutting a piece of foam to cover the biggest area and then fill the rest with pop dots?
You could absolutely do that, because then you wouldn't see it. You'd be using black pop dots around the edge. In fact, someone said that.
That's our next question. Do you always use black pop dots?
Always
and why?
do. Always, because you can't see them. So that question, look, you cannot see. If these were white pop dots, look at that. If these were white pop dots, it would stick out like a sore thumb. You can't see it. It's just one of those extra steps we do to make it look nice. So even when you're looking at the card and you open the card, that white doesn't catch your eye. It's just all black. It just sits right there beautifully.
What's better than crystals?
Now, somebody actually said last week, and I agree with them, if you have a bunch of white pop dots, go ahead and use your whites in the middle, and then use your black ones around the ends, because those black ones are going to cover up, you looking through to those whites. You can absolutely do that.
Diane says, during the pandemic, we as a family decided who would get a card each week. I mailed a lot in the last 6 months.
It's awesome. That's nice.
This is therapy.
I love it. Well, I just can't send them away. There's a lot of people that can. I just can't. I don't think there's a lot that can. I think a lot of people keep them. Oh, and I will tell you right now, because you'll be disappointed, the card for in 2 weeks, so class 115, it's not going to go on sale tonight because we're still in the process of doing them. So you'll probably have them by, I'm going to say by Monday night. The goal is by Sunday, but you'll probably have them Monday night. So don't look for the email or the Facebook tonight because it's not coming. We're still working on those. But class 115 will be obviously in 2 weeks again.
November 6th.
November 6th.
No.
No, that doesn't sound right either.
7th. The 7th is a Saturday, isn't it? Because that's when you have volume or oak.
You're right. So that's right. God.
Yeah.
This time is going by so quickly.
Well, I thought November 3rd, election day, is Tuesday, right?
Yeah.
4th, 5th, 6th. Oh, yeah, that's right. 6th and 7th. Yeah, I was right. Oh, my God. I'm thinking, okay. I'm screwing up the days.
You try your best, Justine.
I know.
That's all we could ask for.
I have a lovely antique end table that I've been collecting and displaying class and make-along cards on.
I know. Well, I'm talking about my niece who's, is Macy in the room? Macy, are you here? She just turned 24, so she's in her very first apartment, so it's very, very, very small. Like most of your craft rooms are probably bigger than her apartment. And I sent her like a spindle to put her crafts or her cards on, and she refuses to put them on there because she doesn't want to make a mark on the top. So like all scattered across her house, and she's done every single card kit. So I'm thinking, oh my God, you must have cards like everywhere. And she's like, I do. But you must walk into her apartment. It must be one big sparkle.
What stamp are you using for 115?
I don't want to say yet. I actually have 3 in mind, and I don't want to say yet. I don't want to say yet. But, oh, well, this is a good learning moment.
Yours just broke?
It did. You'll see the cards I promised by Monday. Okay, so this is good. So my tip just broke. That means I pushed it down too hard. So this is good because a lot of you send me pictures and say, ooh, my tip is broken. You think this is wrong, and it's not. My tip in here actually was pushed down in there, so it's gone. I don't know where that is. But as long as you have the tip out of your lid, that tip of your lid's good because this is what keeps that, oh, I feel it right there, from not clogging, okay? So I'm going to still use this because there's a lot of glue in here. The only thing I have to do, though, is I have to squeeze just a lot less, with a lot less force. So I'm still going to use it. Okay, so we have, let's see here, we have like a yellow looking one and a not so yellow looking one. We couldn't get these really yellow looking ones, which I think are citrine, for the middle in time, so we had to go with, I think this like topaz. So I don't care if you put those lighter ones there or the darker ones there, and I'm talking about either, where's that jewel chart?
Are tomorrow's crystals going to show up today?
Are tomorrow's crystals going to show up today? I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that means either.
Okay, so we have light silk I'm talking about and light Colorado topaz. So I don't care if you put your light silk, which is the lighter ones, on the insides of these little guys, or you put them on the tips here. I think I'm going to put the lighter ones on the inside and the darker ones still on the outside. So what I did is I don't like putting them, I can't put them directly in the middle. So what I ended up doing is and I'll show you this in a second, actually, let me show you with this card. But again, remember I used yellow on this, and we couldn't get yellow in time, so we went with another color. If you look at this, I actually butted mine up on the edge of the circle closer to the center. So they're all close to the center. If you could put them totally in the center and those circles all the way around, go ahead and do that. I couldn't, and I think it kind of looked wonky, so I just butted it up to the circle. Okay, just like so. So again, I don't care if you use that light silk.
Are you doing a class the day after Thanksgiving?
You know what? I don't. It's every other week. So whatever every other week is from this week, I don't know. And if we don't do a class, we're definitely going to do a make-along. For sure. And Justine will be here because
Don't you have crystals on sale Saturdays? Today it went on sale.
Yeah, it went on sale today.
Yeah. Alicia said, did it break like mine?
Yes, it did.
Lynn says hers broke last week.
Yep. So look, I'm still using it, guys. So I'm preaching I'm doing what I preach. You can still use it. It just has to be a lot lighter touch, and it's okay. Because I'm gonna use every single bit of Glossy Accents out of here. So just a lighter touch. It's all good. So actually that was perfect. And I tell you guys that too. Keep using it, it's okay. Why buy something if it still works? You just have to squeeze it a lot lighter. Oh, there's so many cool things coming up. I just saw something else too. There's so many cool things coming up, guys. It really is. It is really a good time to be a part of Stamplistic right now. Okay, Scarlet. Love it. I don't care where you put these, guys, as long as it's symmetrical. I don't care where you put these. Just make them symmetrical. But where I put the Scarlet is I put them just on the base right here of this, the next layer of the flower.
She was asking if you were having class the day after Thanksgiving because you were talking about Black Friday, and that's Black Friday.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you can get, well, does somebody have those, oh, here, Justine's going to count. Trust me, you will know our Black Friday special the second that it's announced. I promise you. I could tell you, Black Friday, whoops. We think our Black Friday is going to sell out. We really, really do. Justine, do you think Black Friday is going to sell out? Peggy, you could answer me. Do you think Black Friday is going to sell out? We think it's going to sell out, and we've already bought 2,000 of what we're going to do on Black Friday, and we still think it's going to sell out. That's how crazy good this deal is.
The day after Thanksgiving is not a official class.
Okay, good. Then it's a make-along. Okay, so my next ones are... My next ones are going to be the little dark brown ones, and I put those little dark brown ones... Oh, I missed a jewel right there. We're going to put little dark brown ones right kind of above our scarlets. Does it need it? No. Did I want to keep going with the jewels? Yes. And again, this jewel from my master, if you're looking at my master, the size is off because, again, we couldn't get the ones in time. The right size or the right color, so we got the different size.
Jet said yes, Black Friday will sell out.
Yeah, it will. It's crazy. And again, if you're not putting these on like I am, it doesn't matter. Just be symmetrical. Make sure you're doing the same thing all the way around. Okay, so I'm going to skip the next one. I'm going to go to my bottom layer. My bottom layer. And my bottom layer, I put my white crystals. And it's going to be the big white crystal and then the little one after that. So I'm going to lay down just my big ones first. And I'm even squeezing my bottle right now. I'm just letting it roll out. So I'll put my big crystals down first, which are the 5mm.
Sandy Moore says, hi, girls.
Hello.
What time will you start your Black Friday sales?
I don't know. There's just one. We'll let you know closer till. Okay, so then I'm going to put the white crystal right below that or on top of that, depending on how you look or how you call it. But again, can't say enough. Don't really care where you put them because it really doesn't. I don't care because it doesn't matter as long as it's symmetrical. If you put one on point B, make sure you put it on point B all the way around your flower. So has any of my scrap packers actually got their pages yet? If you didn't get them today, although, did we just mail them yesterday?
Yesterday, yes.
Oh, yeah, you'll probably get them tomorrow.
Please repeat the jewels from the start.
Mm-hmm. So, I will repeat, but if you look at this, this is going to show you where those jewels are too. And I'm really not being snarky, but all those jewels you can see right there on this card too. Okay? However, I put them, the big one in the center, whoops, the big one in the center. Then I put my light silks around the circles. Then I put my scarlets on the next layer, followed by, I think it's grayish, those 3mm dark browns there. And then I skipped this layer, and I went to my bottom layer, and I put my big crystals on first, and then the smaller crystals right after that. Okay, so hopefully that helps. And now I have, ignore your scarlet for right now, because you can see that those are going to go on that back die. So now you have some big crystals and small crystals. And again, just like we did from the bottom layer, I'm going to put the big crystal on first, on my tip. And then I'm going to go around and put that smaller crystal on the bottom. Now, if you were recreating this card home, did you have to slather this up? Is that a word, slather?
Yeah, kind of.
Did you... I think it's a, yeah. You have to slather this up with so many crystals. 1 jewel per petal is more than fine. Again, especially if you're giving it away and you don't think they're going to keep the card. Absolutely, 1 jewel per petal is fine. And I don't think I'm giving away this card. This card I think I'm keeping. I will tell you the card that I think I'm giving away. I think people will be very shocked. I know my mother thinks she's getting it. That would be the, I'll send it to your mom, Justine. That would be the natural fit. So pretty.
Kathleen says, watching here and there. If you hear any scoop of all the surprise last new stuff, let me know in case I fall asleep again.
Oh my God. She's like you falling asleep watching us.
Alicia says, where is your mom tonight? She's on.
She's on. She's waiting for us to say, come on over, Alicia, because I think we're going to the casino tonight. Because we have nothing to do tomorrow afternoon, although I'll be working. And Justine didn't work today, and her husband's gone. And we haven't been to the casino in weeks, so it's like the triple storm. And Robbie was supposed to be here, so of course we would have gone to the casino. So, you know, just all that stuff is...
Tammy says, I found a magical triangle-shaped tray that you gently shake, and it turns over my
Well,
jewels.
there you go. That's good.
Pretty good so far.
Okay, so now on my red guys, let's just be consistent. I don't care if you do it like I did, or you could do something else on my rest of my scarlets. I just put them in every word that I thought should be a jewel, all the way around. Okay, so just be consistent. Now, what I like to do is I'm pretty confident of my jewel counters, and I'm pretty sure that I have enough jewels. But there's always that chance that there could be a little error, or that I put it on some place where I shouldn't. So I'm not going to put them on everywhere. I'm just going to take 2 places. Ooh, Justine. And put them on like those 2 in that corner. And then I'm going to come over here and put these 2 on in this corner. So I'm going to do the whole thing first, these 2 all the way around, and then go to my next space.
Anne said Justine did help with it. She's there.
Did help with.
Do you ever sleep? Because you were up at 1:30 last night.
Oh, I was up later than 1:30.
Your mom says, I'm here. I'll give you my address if you want to send me your card.
You're not getting. I'm telling you, you're not getting the card, Mother. And she probably at this point is saying, "Oh, I know who she's going to send it to." Don't say anything, Justine, if you're going to guess. Okay, so now I'm going to go back and I'm going to put them right here. And again, I'm going to be very delicate here because I don't have a pop dot underneath here. And you can see me actually squeezing a lot less on my glossy accents. So it still works.
You mean But who I think you would send the card to?
Yes, but don't say it out loud. Okay.
I have no idea.
Maybe it's you.
Yeah.
Maybe it's your husband. Get well soon. Maybe it's Lemue's vet. That would be a good idea. I just thought of that. You know what? I may switch mine up.
Oh, Ann says the card, giving Justine's mom the card.
Oh, right. And you know what? I just shot a Swarovski crystal someplace. Do you see it, Jewel? I knew it went. Oh, here it is right here.
Raylene says, I found more Pop-Dots.
Good, Raylene.
Your mom says no idea.
I may now send 2 away, because wouldn't that be nice to send this to the vet?
Mm-hmm.
Although as soon as I do that, then it's going to be...
Can you show a close-up of the card again?
Yep.
Let me see where the bigger crystal ones are.
Hold on, I'm losing the jewel underneath my thing. With my glossy accents done, I gotta act quick or else it goes away. You better not be yawning. I gave you the day off because all last week you're yawning. And now I'm looking over and you're yawning again. Oh, here, I'll show you my card that I just got done.
Your vet would be so touched if you sent her a card.
I know. I may give the vet the card. I just might. But that means I'm going to give away 2 then because I really do have somebody else in mind. Okay, so I'm showing it right now. If you want to take a picture of this, that probably is a good idea. If you don't want to look at the that paper grid that we gave you. But there we are.
Where did the 3mm crystals go?
Well, different places. The 3mm crystal I have right here at the bottom of the big crystals. And then the small brown ones I have on the bottom of those brown ones on that bottom, second from the bottom layer. And they also go right above the scarlet. I see some hearts.
A lot of hearts.
Good, I think they like it. Justine did not like this card. No. Did you like this card?
I like the gray one out of all of them.
Oh, yeah. This one is my favorite out of all 3 of them. It's funny because everybody had their favorite. So now you guys could finish that up, and I want to talk about these punches because everyone was like so bent out of shape. They wanted to have this specific punch. They had to have that punch, yada, yada, yada. Well, I understand that, and that's fine. You can have a bunch of different kinds of punches, and in hindsight, we could have used 3 different punches on there, but I just wanted them to be relatively a little bit the same. But I want to show you a couple things. So this right here is we use that metallic variety paper pack that's made specifically for us. It's a Stampless exclusive. It's 6x6. You get 152 sheets. It's relatively expensive, but this is going to last you a long time. And as you can tell, it's very sparkly. Every single paper is very sparkly, okay? But that's the paper that we used, and of course this is on our website. So this is, and I did this off of a different sheet of paper, but let me get, let me turn this over. So this, for those of you who did class 113, this is an around the corner punch. I just stamped it out in brown, so that's another one that you could very easily use that. Here's another around the corner punch stamped in like an off gold. You could easily use that. These are the big guys. Then this little guy, and you might see this somewhere down the road. Actually, I'm gonna put my purple here so you can see it better. These are all 6x6 papers because the paper has to match. The paper has to be the perfect size for the punch that you have. So those big around the corner punches, those big ones, like the ones we used here, have to be 6x6, and I'll show you how to do it. Then there's littler around the corner punches where the paper can't be 6x6 because everything has to match up, which I'll show you in a second, where it has to be cut a little bit smaller. So this right here is a 5x5, but look at that. See those? Oh, here, let me do this. See those hearts? Like, how cool is that? That would have been a very good background for one of our 4-inch stamps. I'm not going to say anything, but I absolutely can see this being used in an upcoming class. Can't you see that, guys? With little red jewels and all those hearts. Oh, my God, I love it already. I almost guarantee you're going to see this one again. And then this one, too. Look at this one. This is where I'm bringing the purple into place so you can see this better. Look at this little guy. What does those little dots tell me? Jewels. I can see jewels all the way around there. So again, so that's the littler guy. Now, you couldn't use this punch on this big thing because, again, the bigger punches have to be 6x6 paper. These smaller ones have to be, I think it's 5.5. Okay, so that's that. Now, for those of you guys, and we don't sell these because they're all discontinued, and this is why I know eBay went crazy 2 weeks ago when I brought these out. But for those of you who are not familiar with them, let me just show you this. And I'm going to use this purple. I'm going to show you how we did this. And I want you to realize that you all have 3 of these punched out. Now imagine us doing thousands of these just to fill your guys' kits. Yeah, it was a fun week last week. So, you're going to get... You get, when you buy them, again, off of eBay because they don't make them, or, you know, somebody went in their craft room and found a whole basket full, which was like, you know, definitely a win. You want to start off with this corner punch first, and then you make sure that those little things are out, and you make sure that this paper is all the way in, and you just punch. And I'm using the same punch that we used on the cards just so we can compare apples to apples, okay? Punch, and again, making sure this whole paper is all the way in, or else it's not going to line up and work. And punch. So we're done with that corner. And then you take the next one, open that up, and this is brilliant. It really is. Let me see. I want to make sure you can see that. Oh, you can. So what you're going to do is you take this end, and you're going to put that in there, and you line that up right there so it matches there. So let me show you again. Let me show you up close. So you're going to put this in. Whoops. You're going to put this in. And you line this part right there. Why am I not in frame? Here we go. So I'm still not in frame. Okay, now I'm so sorry, guys. So you line this part, and you see how it goes right there and lines up perfectly? That's how you punch that. So you're looking at that inside marking, line that up and punch. And that's how you get that to punch all the way around.
Do you think you could punch one and then scan it into a scanning pad to mass produce?
You know what? I would say probably. And if someone tries that, I would love for you to tell me if that works.
What is the name of that punch?
I can't pronounce it. Is it Arabesque? Hold on, I'll show you that in a second.
I think it is.
But my point is, and this is why I'm showing you like all these other different punches, it doesn't matter the punch you have because you could use any of these punches. You could use any of these punches and they're going to work beautifully. I think it's called Arabesque. I just can't pronounce it. I'll show it to you in a second because I am a freak when it comes to neatness. And everything I own, I have to mark. And so, look, Brother Pete touched it. So there you go. That's what that is. But that's why I showed you the other ones. It doesn't matter what you have. It really doesn't. And I tell you, some of those rare ones are really expensive on eBay. But I'm really excited to use that heart one. I'm sure we're going to, well, you know we're going to use that heart one. It's just lovely, and those red jewels are going to be beautiful in there. But see there you go. That's how you do that, and that's how you get that punch, just like that. And these little hangers, oh, I kind of didn't match it up good right there, but I would still use that because I don't think many people would see that. But these little hanger pieces right here, you can just cut these off. Not a big deal. So that's how you use that. But again, there's nothing wrong with these guys either. I mean, this one we used last week, not last week, 2 weeks ago. That was gorgeous because this, we just put all those jewels right there. I mean, how spectacular was that? And this is just a different color, brown, but this is gorgeous. So I'll use that again. Same thing with this copper, and I just did a couple of them, and then those little guys too. So I just wanted to show you that again, we don't have those for sale because, and if we can get them, we would, but yeah, I'd absolutely do that. Oh, look at this. Wouldn't this look nice? If we did something like this and pop that up, that would look really nice. Oh, look how cool that would look. Peggy right now is saying, don't you dare, in the love of God, do this. Look at that, guys. See what I did? I took the big punch, and there's that little punch. Can you imagine that popped up and popped up? Oh, that would look spectacular. And even this guy. Maybe not the brown and red, but I don't know. Not the brown and red. But look how nice that would look, too.
That's a Sizzix die?
No, they're Martha Stewart. Martha Stewart around the corner punches. Around the corner punches by Martha Stewart. And it's going to come in the 2-packs. And really, if you just go to eBay, that's where you're going to find a lot of them. Type in Martha Stewart around the corner. And you're looking for these 2-packs. There's a lot of used ones. And there's nothing wrong with getting a used one. Get a used one. And if it's just dry in the back, buy that Punch Doctor spray that we have on our website. You'll have a brand new punch. It's ridiculous how good that Punch Doctor spray works. But yeah, you can get used ones for, $5, $6. But just, don't go crazy. Buy 1 or 2 or 1 just to have them. But it makes that background very lovely.
What is the name of the copper and purple metallic paper?
Well, I don't know because it all comes in the metallic variety pack that we sell. So all that paper that we keep using that's metallic Texway comes from this variety pack. And again, it's made especially for us. So all this paper has come from there. The ones that I just showed you for the example here, all this is out of that pack. And you get 4 of each sheet. So all those are in there. All the colors that you're working right now are in there. Okay, so that's that. So let's put these to the side. Thank you. And let's get our next one. Our next one is going to be wrapped up in just the clear sheet of paper. So let's pull those out. And Beth didn't email us back, did she? And again...
Is the Jet Jewel the darkest of the black gems?
Yeah, I believe so. Okay, so here's this, and this one happens to be Justine's favorite. Probably because it's dark. It's nice and dark. Okay, and this one does have a card base. Now, not that it matters, because look, I'm going to end up covering that up. Not that this matters, but there is a butterfly on this paper right here. So when you adhere this, make sure you adhere this the proper way so that when you open it up, the butterfly is not upside down. But if it is, again, not the end of the world because we're putting this thing on. And you can't even see my butterfly. My butterfly should be, my card opens like this, my butterfly should be right there. And it is, but you really can't see it. So if you get that on wrong, that's, it is not the end of the world. But let's go ahead and really the same exact thing. Let's go ahead and adhere your, ooh, I don't have my tape. I'll use my score tape. Let's go ahead and adhere the printed paper, the base to your card base.
Where's it at your...
It's on my desk, but that's okay. I will show you after this card another thing that we just had released that actually just came in today. And we start packaging them today so they can go out on Monday, which I think you guys are going to love. And I'll show you that after this card. And remember, you're not getting the class for 114 tonight. That'll come out in email. 15, sorry. And for those newbies who are watching us, we never put the current classes on our website because we send out so many hundreds and hundreds, honestly, and hundreds of these that it just, when we do them, it's an assembly line. We can't stop and add other things to the order. We just can't do that. So therefore, the only time you can buy a current class kit is when we send out the link via our Facebook group or the link or our email. That's it. But this class, since we're doing it right now, this class, we don't have to make sure it's in your hand in time because we're doing it right now. So this class now is on our website. And this is class, what did we say it was? 114. There's so many different classes. It's just ridiculous. I don't know how we keep them straight, to be honest with you. So again, so my newbies who are watching me saying, oh my God, with the pop dots, look at her with the score tape. Yep, I know. Again, I put a lot of time and jewels into these cards that I want them to last forever and ever and ever. And I put a lot of weight on them too because we use so much cardstock and we use so many jewels. I just want to make sure that they stick on there. Now that's not to say 4 pieces of score tape would not hold that because you know it will. It's just something internally, mentally, I guess. So really, this card should go just as... Well, this card should go even quicker, guys, because it is the same exact thing. And then we get to the blue card. That should be just a walk in the park.
Angela said you just got home. We'll craft tomorrow with you all.
Is that Miss Angela King?
No, Angela Stovall.
Well, hello, Angela Stovall.
And Mary Beth says, Jennifer, since Martha Stewart punches, dies, or discontinued, why don't you hook up with a punch manufacturer
I know.
and design your own?
Trust me, I've thought of that. We got a couple irons in the fire right now. I'm telling you, all good things are happening right now. We're very blessed. Hard work pays off. And I just laid that on so badly. And having the best customer base ever pays off too. Yeah, I just laid that. That looks horrible. Oh my God, that looks like a child. It looks like you did that, Justine.
Whoa!
Jeez. Look at that. It's horrible.
I would do better.
I know you would. See? You should be crafting the card with us. And I don't
Carol
think...
White says, had to step out. What are we doing now?
Second card.
Pat says, first time watching the Facebook group. How do you pick the pattern or the colors to put together to make the right pattern?
Funny that you should say that, because I'm going to address that after we do this card. It's one of the things that we have been working on, and I will address that. But really what I've been doing... Really what I have been doing, and guys, we're just going to pop this up, so let's go ahead and do the same exact thing. Sporadic pop dots, and make sure you get your corners, okay, so it's a little bit sturdy. So let's go ahead and do that now. What I have been doing, because of COVID, there's just a certain amount of paper that I could get my hands on, and I tell you what, our very good friends, and I cannot say enough about them, they are just very, very, very nice, down-to-earth, wonderful people, are the people from Authentique, and I've always liked them, but they just are... They're just fantastic people. They know what we do. They know that we do these classes. They know that we make these cards, and then we have to turn around and get this paper like right away. And they just jump through hoops. They just jump through hoops to make sure we have the paper so we can do this. And honestly, we could not do this if it wasn't for them. So I use a lot of Authentique paper. And actually something that's coming up has to do with Authentique and us. And I don't like this. I thought I was going to save Pop Dots, and I'm not. So I'm peeling this one off. So that's how I match it. Now, how do you match paper? This is, if you're not a good paper matcher, this is what you're going to do. You are going to take a pad of paper. You know how the pad of paper either comes in 6x6 or it comes in 12x12? The manufacturer has already matched the paper for you. So you already have paper that matches if you buy a pack of 6x6 paper or 12x12 paper. So what you're going to do at that point, so I think I just went through one pack of Pop Dots, so now I'm on 2. So yeah, it's going to be a 2 Pop Dot night. Maybe 2.5, because I think I had an extra half sheet. So what you're going to do is you're going to take that 6x6 or that 12x12 paper pack, because they've already matched it up, it already matches, and just stamp on those pattern papers. Now the only thing is you're going to have, you can't have bold on bold on bold on bold. You have to have something that breaks it up. Most paper manufacturers do give like solid sheets too in there. If not, you have to have some solid sheets. And hence what I have coming up pretty soon.
Could you run that through a Xyron instead of score tape? I have both.
Sure you can. Absolutely you can. Someone just, a call came through, and I don't know why, because I have it on silent. I just lost my train of thought. Oh, yeah, I never tell you what adhesive to use. Some people like liquid adhesive, and I tell you what, I couldn't use liquid adhesive if you gave me $1 million. But those people who use liquid adhesive, they love liquid adhesive. I mean, you just use whatever adhesive you like. So, yeah, if you have a Xyron, you could run it through there, a big enough one, go for it. Absolutely.
You would benefit by having a laser printer / cutter and put your designs in it and cut it.
Well... yes, but believe it or not, right now, we do so many card bases, and you're not going to believe this, but right now we're looking at buying a $7,000 machine that only folds paper. I'm not kidding you. That's the only thing it does is fold cards. That is how many card kits we do. We are looking at buying that just folds these card bases. It's crazy. So yeah, so maybe that could be on our list later down the road, but...
Do you ever use plain paper instead of pattern paper?
You know what? This is the deal. The answer to that is yes. However, this is the deal with plain paper. And this is going to be a long story, but this is why you don't see me using a lot of plain paper. And now I just love printed paper. I love it. It's my favorite. It's my favorite. It's my favorite. Plain paper, when we do these kits, we really do several hundred at a time, and it's hundreds and hundreds, guys. I'm not kidding you, and it's not just 200. It's a lot of kits we do. So what we do is we take and we stamp what we call a master of that image, and then we take that and we run that through a laser printer. So really, the images that you see, it is a stamped image, but it's the one that you actually have in your hand is printed through a copier. If you do not have the absolute perfect cardstock, even if it's a laser printer, that ink is going to run off that cardstock. And you just never know. You may be told it's the perfect paper, and then you go to do it, and it doesn't. So in a real world, if you were just stamping on the cardstock and not printing on the cardstock like we would do, then yes, I would probably use a little bit more of our solid paper. And we have a whole craft room. If I have 150 different sheets or different colors of cardstock that we can't be using. But because we use it through the printer, and because it's a little bit thinner and probably easier to cut, we just use the printed paper. So it's easier to cut, easier to print on, and it's just so much better. It's a better vibrant color, you know, than just a solid cardstock. So does that make sense? That was a long way of explaining that, but does that make sense to you? I hope they say yes. I'm really looking for a reply. Okay, so we have 4 pieces again. I want to take my big one, and my bigger one is going to be this black one, okay? So my first one's going to be this black one. And again, we're just going to cut that out. So yeah, and I think a lot of even our designers too, they use, I think they use a lot of cardstock, but they also use a lot of printed paper. And then they also actually, you know, like the one they did with the crayons that I showed you in the beginning, you know, do a lot of mixed media on their paper too.
She said yes, thanks.
Good. But this is just so much, it's just so much easier to cut too. It's smoother in your hands. And honestly, like, you may think red and red look good together, but I tell you what, if those red and reds don't have the same hues to it, they look horrible together. So a lot of people, which is actually a way of cheating, it's great. A lot of people have a very, 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 very hard time matching paper. And even when they think they are good at matching paper, sometimes I look at the cards and I think, ooh, you know, what were you looking at there? But of course you would never know that because I think they're all works of art, and they are. But if you use that printed paper, like I said, in the same color family, you're not going to go wrong. Like I said, the designer and the printer's already done the work because it all matches. Now, sometimes I will take some paper from one collection and add to another collection. And I think that just comes over time. You just learn how to do that.
I could look at Jennifer's sweatshirt cuffs all day.
Who said that? What a boring life.
Shelley Holmes.
Shelley! You may be getting a sweatshirt soon, too, one day. Who knows? It's on the list. And our list is starting to be addressed, which is great. Although Jet, she's moving here from Florida. She has to go back to Florida. She's going to be here next week, and then she's all here next week, and then she leaves next Friday, a week from today, to go back home for a week. Oh, that's when the ACA goes out, Justine. So we're back to, you know, us without that full-time person. It's only a week. She'll be back, but it's going to be horrible.
Shelley says, I have a great life, even though I never leave my house.
That's good.
Did you decide on a name for us yet?
I didn't. Nothing struck my fancy yet. It's going to be something silly that just is going to be like, let's just go for this. Okay, I cut this, and there's some paper shown, but I know I'm going to outline it, so I'm okay with that.
Shelley says, but I really do enjoy Jennifer's Facebook Lives.
That's good. I can't wait. Honestly, the next thing we're going to do, by the end of the year, I'm telling you, we're going to have this whole thing. And honestly, if you looked at the way I looked right now, I look like I just rolled out of bed. In fact, when Justine got here, I said, I promise you, I did shower today. My hair is literally, and normally it's in a bun on my head. It is literally on the top of my head. And I don't know how I put it up, because one side is like all kind of dyed, and the other side's like a much deeper tone. So you just like whizzed it up there.
Robbie says, you want me to come up that week?
Robbie, you're more than welcome to. A week from today.
Call yourselves the Pop Dots from your mom.
It's funny. I don't like that. I don't know. It'll come to me. Everything comes to me every now and then. I always get these bright ideas. My mother, speaking of my mother, she asked me one day, she said, when do you think you'll stop doing this? Like, when is it, you know, when do you get too old, or when do you give it up? And I said, the second I stop thinking of ideas, and they just keep coming to me.
Jet says she's partial to the cliffhangers.
The cliffhangers. Who said that?
Jet. Wendy says, when I would buy stamps at the shows, it was frustrating when I would get home because I couldn't get the papers to coordinate. Now I know about the pattern paper
Right.
from the same pack.
And isn't it just a world of difference?
It's life-changing.
Right.
It is the most important thing.
Yep, it is. It truly, truly is. It really is.
Victoria said, each word starting with the K, Crystal Crew.
Yeah.
Fussy cutters. I like cliff divers.
Cliff divers. Cliff divers sounds almost, I don't know, dirty.
We should be called the stamp peep sticks.
The what? Oh.
Stamp peep sticks.
I don't know. There's something. A couple of you have emailed me, even two. We have them written down.
Once you...
Oh,
You'll
look what
know.
I'm doing. I'm wrong again. Do it every time.
Once you see it, you'll know it, you know.
I know.
There's some good ones, but none of them are like, yes.
I know.
Lemieux's League.
I was petting my Lemieux today, and I told him it's not going to be the same without him because we moved into this house 3 years ago. And, of course, he's been here ever since. And then we moved into the warehouse. He's been there ever since.
Cheryl said, these classes have been life-changing. I understand what to do, and I can create on my own now.
That's awesome. That's seriously what it's all about. But that's a little bit scary to us, too, because we know then there's going to come a time where you're not going to need us. But we hope that you're having fun as much as we're having fun. You know, because it gives you something to do. Don't you kind of feel like you're not alone, even though you're sitting alone in your craft room? Now I'm making it sound depressing. You're all alone in your craft room. But don't you feel like you're with people right now? Because you're talking and you're laughing and you're kind of having a good time. It kind of feels like you're out. Some of you guys are drinking.
Lynn Benston says, wait for it. I'm saying it again. Fan-plistic.
I know, she is. I think she's, I know she she does because I think she's emailed me that too. I mean, she's like all over that. It's so funny.
Lemieux's Lemons. Lemmings. Lemmings.
Oh, my Lemieux.
Suggested by Rob.
Oh, hi, Robin Shock. I hope I could give you guys good news. God, I fear Tuesday.
Maria says, I have the poinsettia stamp and trying to figure out the layers makes me crazy.
Oh, that's pretty easy. Just do what we're doing here. Go a layer in, a layer in, a layer in, a layer in. Just pick a line and stay on that line all the way around. Don't look at it as a whole. Look at it as just pieces. Yeah, I think I'm going to give away 2 cards.
Gina says, I talked to my computer during class. My husband says he can tell how much fun I'm having by how much I've been talking to the laptop.
That's awesome. I love that. That really, really, really makes me happy. It really makes me happy. And like, for example, too, there's a couple of you out there, and you know who you are, that don't get your kits, and then, you know, you email us, and we hate it. I can't tell you how much we hate it. We spend too much time, and you guys spend good money on these kits, so we want you to have these kits, so we really do. Every time we overnight something, it costs us like $26, and we really do overnight to the kits because you need to have the kits. We really want you to be having, you know, a good time. We want you to be sitting there doing it. So when something happens, even when it's not our fault, we do want you to, you know, be sitting there on Friday night having a good time.
Candy says, what are we naming?
Us, ourselves. We need a name. You know, what you know, you're part of the, well, definitely not the tribe, but you know what I'm saying. Just, you know, who we want to call ourselves.
Kelly says, thank you. I got this. My first kit today.
It's awesome. Good. I'm glad. Do you like it, Kelly? Are you having fun if you're new? Everybody who right now is saying, oh, Kelly, you're never going to give it up, walk away.
Does the black layer get outlined too?
Yep.
I'm sorry. Does the black line get pop dotted?
Does the black line get pop dotted?
Black layer.
Yes.
I don't know why I'm
Same thing, everything. The whole thing is going to be popped out on the card. That's going to be popped out. Every single layer is the same. Like I said, these cards are very easy. And I think that's because they're so easy. I think that's why I loaded you up with Swarovski crystals, because I felt bad because I really wasn't teaching you anything really. And that's why we said, okay, we're going to do 3 cards, load them up with Swarovski crystals, and make have you guys send them to somebody.
Jennifer's Gems.
And secretly, I think, you know, it's funny because let's talk about that for a second. I have to laugh, and I'm not going to call anybody out, and I'm not talking about anyone specific, but I laugh at people who put their names on their companies. You know, like, you know who I'm talking about, like car dealerships too. You know, if I ever put my face or my name on like our product, I just think, I don't want to say it's dorky, but I mean, come on. It's just, I think it's weird. So I would never name us like Jennifer something, because it just to me is weird. It's weird.
Justini's Gems?
Okay. Jesus.
Kidding.
Weird ass.
Kidding. The Friday Night Crew.
That could be, well, yeah, that's
Friday
something.
Night Flirts.
Yeah, but there's, yeah, I laugh at people who put their name on things. I don't know.
Is there a band called Cutting Crew?
Cutting Crew.
And Kelly said she just got started, so.
That's good.
First time on live, can you explain the outlining?
Uh-huh. And again, we do sell that pen on our website. It's $4, but can I, let me finish cutting this green, and then I'll go do that outlining one more time.
Friday night, oh, this thing keeps going up.
Like Friday Night Lights. Friday night.
The Friday Night Fussy Cutters. J2 Stylites.
That's funny, J2. Justine and Jennifer.
Do you do this every Friday?
But we do. We actually do. I'll answer that. I'll answer that question now. We do an official class. This is an official class. We do an official class every other weekend. So this weekend and then 2 weeks. And actually, when we do the official class, we do this class tonight at 8 o'clock, and then we actually do the same exact thing, if you can believe it, on Saturday night at 10 o'clock at night Eastern Standard Time for people over at on the West Coast. So we actually do official classes 2 times a week. The weeks that we don't do the official class, we do a make along with Jennifer, where we sit there and make a project. And you know what? I didn't think about what we were going to do next week. Where we sit there and just make a project. And most of the time, you have the stuff at home, and we just sit around and like talk and have fun, just like we're doing. And I do a project. And, yeah, that's really about it. It's nothing that you have to buy. I kind of put things together hoping that you have things at home because, you know, you don't have to buy everything. But so the person who asked about the outline, I'm just taking this pen. I'm not on top of the paper. I'm next to the paper. And I'm just butting up my thick end of that marker to the end of the paper, and I'm just outlining it. And you could barely tell, but it's going on there. You're covering up the white from where you cut, and if you cut badly, you're covering that up, and you're actually coloring the core of the paper. And it's just very thin, but it's a very, very dramatic result. And I do that with every single thing we cut.
Friday Night Gems, Friday Night AB Lights, Friday Night Snip and Sparklers. Thin black liners.
Now that is funny.
That's from Tammy Pennington.
That is actually pretty funny.
Thin black liners.
That's put that down there, and then put Friday night down there too. That's actually pretty funny. I even forgot it. What does it say? Thin black. What was it?
Thin black liners.
Yeah, there's something around that. I kind of like that. Thin black liners. Thin black liners. And it could be something, you know, are you a thin black liner? I want to be a thin anything, so I like the word thin right away.
Oh, hi, Gavin. Hi, Scarlett.
Is that your family?
Yeah, my sister must be babysitting.
Oh, my
Gavin
God.
And Scar say hi, teen. The outliners.
Oh, that's
like the outside.
It is, but put the outliners down there. I like that, actually. We're getting better today. Hi, Scarlett. Hi, Gavin.
I do think you need the name of your company in it. Stampy Sticks work for me. P-Sticks?
The stamp listic out, black out. I don't know. Did you write that down there?
Ladies be left out if you use a Friday name? That's true.
That's true. Ladies and gentlemen, we have gentlemen in here.
Do you miss going out doing shows?
Well, I got to be honest with you. We are going to change the way we do a lot of things next year. We really, really, really are. Because we're going to keep doing Friday nights. We're going to keep doing these classes for sure. Maybe not a make-along every week. We'll see. We'll see. But we're definitely going to keep doing these classes. We're going to be doing more events. And I'm not saying that you're not going to see us at shows, but we're definitely going to be looking at things this year. But the other thing I'm grateful for is that I've been home, and this sounds very silly, I've been home with Lemieux through all this. And I don't know if I was on the road like that, if I would have found him limping in time and took him in right away and made that decision. I can't imagine, him having his leg cut off on a Tuesday, me going to a show on a Wednesday, and literally we're on the road every single week. But yeah, I think we're in a good place right now. We really are. We have a good staff. I have a couple of people that want to be on the road next year. You're not going to see me, trust me, but it's just going to look different. I think a lot of things are going to look different. I think you're going to see a lot of companies, I don't want to say go out of business, but I think a lot of companies may end up going out of business. I think, I don't know. We'll see. I think a lot of things are going to change. Just like look at your work right now. Most of you could work from home. I'm sure there's many jobs that didn't think that they could be working from home like that. Oh, and by the way, Andy has to go back to work November 2nd. Yeah. He is mad.
Thanks, boy. Sherry says Stamptastics. Terry says I like the outliners.
I like the outliners too. There's something to that.
Raylene says Stamplisticats. And I like the black liners. Reminds me of Flatline movie.
Yeah.
Tammy says thin black. What was it?
Did you write both of those down?
Yeah. Thin black liners is a police term, she said.
Oh, it is? Yeah, see, that's the other thing you have to do. You have to go, to the, even to, the Urban Dictionary, and, there's a dirty dictionary. You got to type in all those things to make sure you're not calling yourself something that you shouldn't be calling yourself.
Elaine says, I hope you don't give up oak.
No, I don't think we are. I know that volume is continuing on. I mean, you're going to see us, but you're going to see us in different ways. And honestly, someone brought this up 2 weeks ago, and I didn't know how we're going to do it, but I think this is a fantastic idea. These Friday night classes, when we're at a show, we're going to end up doing these Friday night classes just like this, and you guys are either going to be sitting in front of me, or we're going to be, in a big group, and you're going to be sitting there, you will have bought your kit, and you're going to be in front of us, and you're going to be talking with us as we're doing this. So we'll even do this when we're on the road, too.
Victoria says, I'm so much...
Which I think is going to be a blast, to be quite honest with you. Can you imagine, if 20 of you were in the classroom doing this and we're all talking together? I just think it would be just fantastic.
Victoria says, I'm so much happier that you're home doing this because I'm in Montana and I know you wouldn't be able to travel here. I am using all my Stamplistic stuff I never used until we started crafting together.
Yep, that's great. And hopefully, hopefully you're using other things too from other companies. You don't have to have that Martha Stewart die. Heartfelt Creations makes beautiful dies. I mean, just stunning dies. And I know a lot of you have a lot of heartfelt stuff, and I know that because... their work is just as lovely as our work in terms of, not cuteness, beautifulness, but use heartfelt dies on your background, which we have even in our classes. So not only use our stuff, but just, hopefully we're giving you an idea to use a lot of different stuff that you already have.
Valerie says, that was me, your Hershey doc.
Yeah, I love that idea. It's gonna be.
Rhea said, this is way better than Zoom crafting with my sister.
Oh, sure.
Don't tell her.
That's funny, but no, I could see that. But a lot of you guys do Zoom calls with each other. I know there's mother-daughters on Zooms and friends right now on Zooms, and then you just patch in and you guys are Zooming together, and then there's me, which I think is just fantastic. Hold on. I'm flattered that I could be a part of that. Actually, we all are flattered that we can be a part of that. That's pretty cool to share something like this with your close friends and, your mom. I think that's really cool. We're honored to be a part of that, seriously.
Robbie says, I don't have to imagine it. We did it at Cruptemberfest, just wasn't online.
Right, that's true. That's true. It'd be very much like Cruptemberfest. And hopefully soon, I would love to be able to announce when we're going to be in Texas. Hint, hint. I have somebody on a mission for me right now. And right now that person's saying, I know, I'll get to it. So for next week, some make-along on Friday, I'll try to tell you, well, I won't try. I'll tell you what we're going to do when I show you the cards either Saturday or Monday night. And then we'll make every attempt to get those cards out to you again right away. You know what? I think I know what we're going to do. I just thought of it.
And?
I think we're going to use our single dies in 2 different ways. And I don't think it's going to matter which 2 single dies you have. I'll give you guys instructions on what I need you to do. You're going to take your single dies and you're going to cut them on 4 different colors of paper. And I want 2 different sets. But I will email you that when I email you the cards. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. And it doesn't matter what single dies you have of ours. Yeah, because a lot of you get confused on how to use a single die. Well, I should preface that. Like, I don't want the truck. I want like a medallion type thing, single die. But again, I'll explain all that. But yeah, no, that's what we're going to do. It's amazing how it comes to me.
Kat says, actually, I love the virtual classes. If you need to stop, restart, and continue, that's something you cannot do in a class situation.
I agree. Or the other thing you can't do in a class situation is you can't take, 3 hours. We'll never go back to that. I mean, how do you go from like our classes right now, 3 to 4 hours, and getting them done and learning so much to where you're literally like, you got to cut, okay, next layer, and I'm pushing you and pushing you and pushing you. That's what's going to be hard.
A couple people are saying, what do you mean by single die?
We have, like, for example, we have stamps that have, and it's not this one, but let's say it was this one, where this would be a stamp, which it is, and then we would have the same exact image as a single die, and then would have it as a layering die. Can you, on that round thing, can you give me a card that we use a single die on, please? I'll show you in a second. Boy, I picked that up perfectly.
Card that we have a single die.
And you could, don't unclip it, just pull the whole clip off and everything.
We have a die for this, right?
Yeah, that's it. That's the die, isn't it? I can't see. I don't have my glasses on.
You want me to, one that you
Oh,
use
so
it?
let me have that, and then go get the one with a single die. I think we use that with the single die. Yeah, I think that's exactly what we'll do.
See what that is.
I know for...
Here. That is one, right?
Yeah.
Okay, this one's good to show.
Oh, yeah, that's perfect. Okay, so... Oh, my God. She just raised her hands up in, like, the Rocky pose because she picked out the right card. See, this is why we need these cameras on us. And honestly,
I wouldn't
by the
do
end of
that.
this year... Yes, you will.
No, I wouldn't.
Yes, you will. You'll do all of that. You may not do it the first or second time, but you'll do that. In fact, I think if anything, you'll be more animated. I really do.
I'll be yawning.
And honestly, that's what I was saying. If you would see me right now, no makeup on, I'm going to have to start putting makeup. I'm going to have to start getting ready for these things like at 3 o'clock. Makeup and everything. So does everyone know what they're doing right now?
You don't have a single die here, do you, to show someone what it is? They don't even
Of
know
course
what
I do. Well, they know what a die is, so they...
Well, they're saying single dies, question mark.
I know, but I'll tell them. They'll know what I'm
I
talking
only
about.
have the turkey, Megan said.
Yeah, I want it to be like a medallion or like a flower. I only have Hank.
How about the jewel tones?
The Jewel Tones. Oh, that's a name. I love that people are still thinking about the name. I really do. Oh, I gotta stop pounding like that. Okay, so like for example, here is a single die. Okay, hold on. Here is, it's the same thing, isn't it? Yeah. So here is the stamp. So here is this stamp, and I think this is, oh, I don't know what the name of the stamp is, and it's one of my favorites. So this is the stamp, stamped on a bunch of different layers, cut out and layered up, just like we're doing now. So this is a stamp. We also have layering dies for this, so if you didn't want to cut out every layer, you would actually layer them out with the layering dies. And this also has a single die, so this single die looks like this right here. In this single die, we use this, and then we use this. So this black is the outline there of the single die, and this right here is just a single die down. Could be abundance. Yeah, I always get abundance wrong. What did I say was, I don't know. But so yeah, so that's a single die. So any single die that you have of ours would be beneficial. And if you don't have a single die, they're $20. Just pick your favorite one out, and we'll make a couple cards.
I didn't see this class 114 online. Did I miss it, or will it be later? Doesn't it come on after this?
I just put it on 5 minutes before we went on air.
Oh, okay.
So it's on there now. Oh, I don't want to say how many pop dots I'm going to use in this one. The next one, the blue one, is the one I'm going to give away. I won't use as many pop dots. That's so bad. Oh my God, that's horrible. I just said that out loud. The person I'm saying it to, though, is not going to care. And the person who I'm saying it to will probably have it trashed within 2 hours anyhow. So now, right now, my mom knows exactly who I'm saying this card to.
I actually prefer my Friday night classes and my nightgown and hair mess
Right.
than having to dress up for a Zoom
Exactly.
event.
Totally agree.
Friday night cut-ups.
Oh, put that down. That has some
The
type
Bling
of...
Patrol.
Oh, put that down too. That has some type of... That has some possibilities. So I'm going to show you a new product, guys, after this. And you know I don't like to upsell you, but the next time you place an order, you all have to buy this, and I'm going to tell you why. And you're all going to totally agree, and you're going to be like, oh my God, yes, that is exactly what we've been waiting for.
Lois says, please don't.
I am. Why? Does she even know who?
I don't know.
Go back. What did Lois say?
She just says, please don't. Oh my God, I love those colors.
That's good. Justine likes these. I like these colors too, but it's not my favorite of the 3 cards. I love these colors.
I think she's talking about the ones you showed. Because it says, please include those papers in a class. Bright colors would be so great. I'm thinking it's the abundance of one you just showed, not this one.
Oh.
I was able
Oh, you're right. Well, that abundance one, that is our paper pack. You like those colors because that comes from our paper pack. I don't know which paper pack that is. Maybe, no, not Exotic Bloom. But that's one of our paper packs. That pack that card that I just showed you. Every single one of those layers is from one of our 6x6 paper packs.
Claudette says, I was able to scan in the punches background.
But did it cut then, Claudette?
Thank goodness I participated in adhesive sale.
Oh, those. And again, you don't have to use as many pop dots as I use. I can't stress that
Candy
enough.
says, you dress for Zoom?
Well, we would have to dress for Zoom.
Would you use a piece of cardboard over your card to protect
Yes.
crystals and shipping?
Yes, but I would use, this is honestly what I do, guys, when I ship. I put the card in that envelope that we sell, the ones that fit perfectly, and then I put that entire card in a padded envelope. That's exactly what I do. So it goes into the envelope that we provided you, and then it goes into a padded envelope. That's how I sent it.
Pat Morton says, had to use some white pop-tops from my stash. Ink the edges, yay.
That's
Didn't
good.
realize they were a different thickness, had a very tall card.
Yeah. You know, that's funny that she says that because some of those white pop dots are extremely thick. And I think, tell me if I'm right. Who said that, Pat?
Yeah.
Tell me if I'm right, Pat. Did you get those as a freebie gift? And I say that because I think a couple companies who made those so big that they bombed, because who the heck wants a card like that? So you always get those big, thick Pop Dots as a giveaway. And then when you get them, you're like, ooh, Pop Dots. And then when you realize that they're, an inch thick, you're like, oh, now I know why I got them for free. But tell me if you got them for free or if you bought them. I'd be shocked if you bought them. I think you probably got them for free.
Claudette says, I'm going to convert my JBG to a cutting file for my brother's cut and scan.
Well, Claudette, if you punch that and cut that, I'd like to see that. And I think that's a little bit illegal, because you're taking Martha Stewart's image and scanning it in. So I would stop talking about that if I were you. But if it does work, I'd like to see it. But I do think that's illegal. So, but I get what you're doing. Everyone else does too.
Pat says, I've had them so long, I have no idea where she got them from.
Oh, I bet she got them for free in a goodie bag someplace.
And Jules over here.
Justini.
Runaway Jules. He's going out.
Is he?
I think I heard a door shut.
Nope, he's walking around right now. Was it 10 o'clock?
Yep.
Is it exactly 10?
Right on the dot.
Oh my God. I
He's
swear to
like
God.
clockwork.
Oh, he is like clockwork. And we're not talking about my dog, guys. We're talking about my husband. He's actually getting up right now and going to bed, and it is like clockwork. He is a man. I mean, he is a man of, what's it called? I couldn't think of this.
Creature.
No.
Habit?
Yes. I mean, it's ridiculous.
He's a man of creature.
Oh, God.
Marion says, for personal use, you should be okay. And Claudette says, I wonder if it's illegal if they're discontinued.
You know what? Yes, even if they're discontinued, Jess, because I think they normally have those rights. But whoever said that, I think if it is for personal use, I think you are correct. She is
Jean
okay.
says, I don't think it would be illegal if you own the punch. If you shared the cut file, that could be problematic.
Yep, you're right. Yep. Yeah, personal use, I think that's what it is. Whoever said that, they were right. Personal use, I think you're okay. Yep. So really, this takes the most time, is just turning over the jewels. And this one even has more jewels than the first one. It's crazy. Crazy.
Marcia says the Copacabana.
I know. What did she say?
Copacabana's.
The Copacabana's. Huh.
I like that one.
I like that one too. The Copacabana's. I wonder how the katana people would feel about that. Boy, I like that one a lot too. The Copacabana's. Huh. We're getting better at naming.
Robbie says, I might have scanned a nutcracker of yours back in the day.
I'm sure we all did.
Tammy says, theme song.
That is funny. Robbie, is Trisha still up or is she asleep yet? She's probably dozing off. Oh my God, there's a lot of crystals in this. Justini,
I know, Jenny.
you had the day off today.
Still. The crystallites, yeah, that was one before Carol said crystallites. We wrote that one down.
Oh, so Andy went to the doctor this morning. Just has his cholesterol is a little bit high. That's it. I said, did you find out why you're so mean all the time?
What did he say?
Because, how to get rid of that crabbiness? Nothing. Walked out of the room. I need the plug, please. We got to plug in, so it's going to shake here for a second. Boy, it just shakes a lot. I need some more.
Pull it, Jenny.
Okay, guys,
Robbie
I'm sorry it's
said
going to shake.
she's awake, but did she nap today? I didn't, Robbie. I cleaned.
And then for 5 hours, then you stay on the couch in the afternoon, you said.
I took my dog out.
Right, and then you stay on the couch for 5 hours.
No, I'm
Well,
not.
okay.
Then I cleaned more.
Right, okay. She cleaned her hallway and her kitchen.
Bathrooms, bedroom.
Hmm.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, so obviously my yellows are going to go here. And again, I'm putting them, I don't want them in the center.
Rhonda said, which jewel pack
The one that is like brown, greens, yellow, not the blue. So you should have 2 left, so not the blue. And these are,
If you own the stamp, can you make cards to sell that you stamp?
yes, we allow you to do that. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. I know these chairs are horrible. We gotta find better stools. He's gonna come down here and give Lemieux a bone and say goodnight to everybody.
Why is he going to give Lemieux a bone?
Because he's giving Rooney a bone upstairs and he feels bad.
It's
Oh.
funny, like Lemieux.
He turned the TV back on. He's probably checking the weather one last time because he said he can't go golfing tomorrow. Okay, so now my
only high at 50, it's
greens.
gonna be cold
I know, it's
tomorrow.
ridiculous. So you will note that you have the same color of greens. Everyone listen to me, please. You have the same color of greens, but you have big greens and then smaller greens, okay? Which I have mixed up here and I shouldn't. So you have the same color greens, but big greens and smaller greens. That's going to go on your next layer, your greens. And starting from the inside, I have big, big, small. Next petal, big, big, small. Next petal, big, big, small. Next petal, big, big, small, okay? So I'm actually going to put the 2 big ones on at a time and then go back in with the smaller ones.
Carol says, which pack of crystals are we using?
The green ones, it's not the blue.
Yeah.
So it's one that looks like green and yellow and brown.
So as each card is zoomed in on to see the crystals up close, we can go back later to review.
You can. Yeah, because we're going to tape this. I don't have enough glue there. We keep this one taped. And so you could watch this forever and a day if you want to. But you could also take a picture if you want. Here, hold on. Let me do this. I know a lot of people do this. Let me get this on there. So a lot of people do this. A lot of people, we give you this, which obviously you guys keep bucking. We give you this. And if you look at this, the jewels are really, really there. You really can see where you put these jewels at. But if you want me to hold this up, I know a lot of you take a picture of that and put that on your phone. So I'll hold this up for like another 20 seconds. So if you want to take a picture of that, I know a lot of people do that too. So I don't know if that's better, but that colored sheet really does a good job too.
Gina said, so I went crazy making portfolios. I took 4 of them and donated them to an employee fundraiser at my husband's office. One lady loved them so much she paid for 3 of them.
It's awesome. That's so great. I'm telling you, that was like a huge hit, that Portfolio class. And that was supposed to be a class going into this year, which I'm kind of glad it wasn't, because that was only an hour-long class. And you guys loved that class. I mean, just the portfolios that you're making and showing me, it's just, they're ridiculous. I love it. We may do something else around the portfolio one more time, because there's a couple other things we can do. Maybe in December.
Did someone offer Crystal Nights?
Crystal Nights, no. No, write that down. That's another good one. Too much glue. I like Crystal Nights. Combination of such.
Carol said, thank you. Much easier to see.
Good. Yeah, some people do that. And that's why it's good that we're live too. It's you know, you can interact like that as opposed to us typing to you on the back end. I guess which is fine too, but I do like live. I like live because when I make mistakes, hence when I take you right over the cliff and you all follow me, you know, there's ways to recover from that. And I like making the mistake too, because I do make mistakes. I don't make these cards perfectly at all the time. And you could see that too. Not that I like you guys seeing my mistakes, but I don't mind them because everyone makes them.
Gina says, I got 6 of them. I work here now, but can't show any of them because they're all Christmas gifts. And the folks, they would for sure see the pictures.
That's great. Maybe in our next class, maybe we'll do magnets. Maybe I'll pull a magnet back in. You know, where we could remove the entire piece off of our card. We haven't done that yet. Maybe we'll do that on at least one of the cards. So, Justina, you feeling it? Are we going to go?
Oh, if you want them, I'm game.
Okay, Mama. Don't start coming over here. We got a whole other card to do.
She's probably going like this.
Oh, yeah, she's itching to go. You still like this card the best?
Mm-hmm. I like this. I like the colors, like the gray and I like those dark ones.
Yes, you do.
An ornament for Christmas, someone said.
Oh, we can do that. Ooh, I got my silvers and my greens here.
Alicia, casino night, win big.
Yeah, we haven't been there in a while, and since we don't have a volume or oak tomorrow.
Shannon says, I heard Jennifer talking about getting on an email list a few Fridays ago. How would I go about getting on your email list?
Well, it's fun because our, not fun, this wouldn't be fun to you at all. Our new email program came out, which I hated, but now I like because it's brilliant, where if you click open up those emails now that we send you, even though we Facebook you, it says, you know, put your email on the top there, and you can. But if you really want to be certain, just email us your email, and we'll get you on there.
Like a snowflake we can take off and hang as an ornament or Christmas tags.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. I see what you're saying. So, yeah, we could slide that off. And you know what? Knowing that, maybe I'll have a back to it. Okay. You know what? We will do a magnet for a class for sure. It'll be a card that the magnet, that the whole piece slides off, and I'll have a back on the back so that if you did want to hang it or use it as a refrigerator magnet, you'll have a back that's not just, you know, ugly. Yeah, we'll do that. That sounds good. So there's one card. I just can't tell you what it is. I can't believe Andy, I thought he for sure was going to bed. I mean, he turned the TV off, didn't he?
I thought so.
I thought so
didn't
too.
have it on.
Oh, we're almost done. Well, not almost done, but I want to show you the next exciting thing. Okay, all these clears go on my silver. So I want these brown pieces because they double up here. And again, no right or wrong as long as you're consistent. And they all match, so it doesn't matter what goes where.
Does he watch the World Series?
He does not.
Yeah, it's not baseball, I can hear.
No, it sounds like some type of history, something or other.
He's like, Gina says, is this next week's make-along you're planning?
No. What I just said about the magnet, that's going to be our official class 115, 2 weeks from tonight. And you'll get that email, and or you'll see it on Facebook either Sunday night or Monday, the cards. So you're not, normally you get the link tonight, but you're not even going to get the link.
Where did the 5mm crystal go?
Which color 5mm? Because right now I'm using, boy, what color is this? This is light Colorado Topaz. Or, no, this is light Colorado Topaz I'm using. And they go on like this mauve type of flower, and I put 2 right on top of each other. And again, you could easily just put one on the tips of this Absolutely, very easily. Just one of the tips if you were to send this to somebody. But again, we thought, well, we're doing 3 cards. We hit the
crystal.
crystal. I haven't gotten to the crystal yet. I'm going to get to the crystal right now. Crystal's kind of a little funky here. Justine.
No, it was my foot hitting that. Swear.
Okay, so I'm going to show you where the crystal goes. So crystal, am I missing a big crystal? Huh. I think I'm missing a big crystal.
We already put. Oh, forgot. From here, it looks like it's a crystal.
Huh.
Where are the big ones even going?
Right here. I don't know where my crystals are. Maybe a crystal short. Do you guys have, whoops, do you guys have 5 big crystals or 8? You should have 8.
5.
Yeah. That could have been my bad. Everyone has 5, not 8. So this is what we're going to do instead. You're going to have 3 extra crystals. So this is what we're going to do. So everyone look up real quick. All the crystals are going to go on the silver die cut. And I had 2 big ones here and here, here and here, here and here, here and here, but you only have 5. So just put them 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you're going to have an extra one. Or if you want to put it down here, you can put it down there. And then those little guys, I just filled them in. And again, I don't care where you put them, just be consistent. I have one here, one down there, here, 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 here. You know, just be consistent. Take a loop and go all the way around and be consistent. Okay? Yeah, it seems like if everyone has 5, it must have been my count wrong. Let me see what I have in here. Crystal. No, it's my bad. Look, I have 5 down there. Yeah, so I told them to do 5 instead of... That doesn't even make sense. I don't know why I would have said that. You know why I said that? Because it's 5 millimeter, and I put 5 instead of... I put 5 millimeter, and then in my head, I kept the 5 there. So that was my bad, guys. It's okay. Now you just have 1 extra crystal.
As soon as I put this back, someone's going to come up with names again. Well, these are names too, right? No, those are stamps.
Okay, so there's my extra one. And then just be consistent. Again, I'm just going to do 1 end at a time.
When you were saying he went to the doctor,
Physical this morning.
Oh, just a physical.
Yeah. Well, last week he went for his blood work, and so this week he went up to the following. Oh, and they talked about, you know,
When is he going to do that?
his prostate. I don't know. I think he's still thinking about it. He came home and he said, you know, it's major surgery. I'll be out for 4 weeks. I'm like, yeah, I know. That's what all the ladies told me last year when you had to go through this. So who knows? Or his choice is not to get it done, but then he'll, you know, stand at the bathroom for 20 minutes every time he has to go to the bathroom. And I don't think he wants to do that because, you know, he's healthy. And what healthy man wants to do that? Robin, Chuck, you know what I mean? Ladies, you all have husbands, you know what I mean?
So when he gets it, he'll be out of work for 4 weeks?
Well, either that or I'll bring his computer home like you know he'll do.
Yeah, of course.
And work. It's painful.
Pat says, now that I've had my Pop Dots issue, I checked the website. Do you use regular or thin?
We use both, but if you were just buying one, I would definitely use regular. For sure.
Jean said, could I possibly have 16 4mm olivine instead of 8 and no 4mm black diamond?
No. I don't think you do, but I think they look so much alike that you're probably getting confused. So if you can't tell a difference, then who knows? I'm not going to say no. Let me take that back. Yeah, anything's possible. Absolutely, I could win the lottery tonight. Anything is possible. So if you want to take a picture and show us, we could send you out the right ones. Or if you really think that they could be the same, but you don't know, you can go ahead and use them. But if they're that drastic, yeah, take a picture and we'll send you out the right ones.
Yeah, like Alicia said, shine a light on them like your phone light, and sometimes you can see it.
Yes,
better.
a difference, yeah. So tonight, guys, I am going to post the link that says, tell me who you're sending your card to. And I really, really, really am asking you to send your card to somebody. I am. I'm actually going to send my card to 2 people. And I will post it tonight. And I'm sure that you will make their day. I got 3 extra of those. So I'm just going to stop because there's no even number. So I'm good. Yeah, I'm really just missing that one, that big one. And I got 3 extra little ones. Okay, I'm done with that. How are you guys doing? I haven't asked you at all. I'm sorry. Are you guys with me? Are you not with me? I do love this.
Like we're still cutting out the first layer.
Look at this. I love this. This is going to be so cool. Oh my God. Can't you see it already? And little red diamonds, little red jewels in there. I love that. That is a for sure. I know.
Your mom says no, you missed a side.
I did? I sure did. I don't have 3 extra.
Good job, Mom.
I don't have. I guess she really is paying attention. That's funny. I did miss a side.
Someone else just said you missed one side. Oh, that's funny.
Thanks for paying. Look,
everyone's
see,
putting it on there.
They're really watching
I'm
me.
sitting next to you and I don't even watch.
Yeah. Thanks, Justine. Oh my God.
That's funny.
That's hilarious.
Jean says better light was the key. 8
Good.
8 each, but man, are they similar.
They're very similar. They very much are similar. And that's why I tell people really in class, if you don't see a difference, nobody else is going to see a difference. Okay, so finish that up, and I have something really exciting to show you. This is not going to be as exciting as I'm making it out to be, but it is exciting. So in all the cards that we do, you will notice that there's a theme, meaning you can't take paper, although this is all muted, so this works because it's all muted. If you give me any other card, just go give me any other card. Give me 2 cards, any other card we've ever done. You'll notice, or maybe you haven't noticed that, and actually, here, I could use it the next card, because the next card, this next card. So I can't go wild color, and wild color, because it'll all blend in. This is so dramatically different that's okay. But any card that we know, are you kidding me? Out of all the ones that you picked, that's what you bring back?
I just picked. I like it.
Okay, give them to me. I'll do that. No, that's I'll use it. No, I'll use it, but I mean, like.
That's the card I like.
Oh my God, no. That.
I like those light colors.
I know, but no, give me the one that you had, because that was a good one to show them. Give me the ones right there that are laying there to your right. Yes, the ones from last, yes. You give me that other one, I could show the other one. Oh my God.
Absolutely not.
Okay, good. So anyhow, so you can't go crazy, because it all mixes in. So I have a solid color always between craziness, so it breaks it up. Just like the ones from last week. You have, a crazy pattern, and then a solid, crazy pattern, solid, crazy pattern. And then even on this. Again, you can't have this background and this stick out like that. Can you guys see this? So you always have to break it up with some color. Always, always, always. And if you look at any one of our cards that we've done in the past, you will notice that there's always some type of color that breaks up those crazy pattern colors. Always. So this has always been my dilemma. is that you really need that color in every single one of those cards. And honestly, I challenge you to go back and look at your cards because you will see a solid pattern between all those craziness colors almost on every single card we did. So Authentique has colors that we have been using, and we went to them and said, okay, we want these colors, we need them in 6x6, and we would like you to be exclusive for Stamplistic. And guess what? They said yes. So this is what we got them today, and you're going to see these colors. You could take that, and you're going to see that this, you're going to have seen a lot of these before. So this is from Authentique, exclusively made for us. You get 48 double-sided sheets of paper in here. Those are all the colors, but I'm going to open this up and flip through this. 48 sheets, guys. This is going to last you forever. But not only, oh, it smells so good. I know you all know what I'm talking about when I talk about paper. But so this is a great green, but this is the other thing. You get 4 sheets of this, but this is the other good thing. There's a red. You've seen this green before. We use this green. Here's a brown. You've seen this brown before. On the back, another good yellow. You've seen that yellow before. And actually, nope, not that yellow. It's another yellow. Orange. On the back of orange, you have another dark charcoal brown. But all these colors, you have 4 sheets, and they're front and back side. I guarantee that every single patterned paper that you have, one of these colors are going to match this paper. And honestly, I really challenge you. I want you to go back and look at every single card that you've ever done with us. You've seen this before. You're actually going to see this on the card coming up. No, this next week you're going to see on the card coming up. Every single one of these cards, or every single one of these colors, you're going to have seen. There's that middle for that yellow right there in the card we just did there. Every single one of these you have seen, I'm sure, on one of these cards. Haven't used that pink, but I'm sure that's coming up. Look, this is that turquoise that we used last or 2 classes ago that we put those jewels all the way around. I just showed you that card right there. Christmas green. I don't think I've used that. Haven't used that. This red, this is what we use for 4th of July. And we also use it for a lot of our Christmas stuff. Another off pink, and then there's that blue that we're about ready to use right now. So you get 4 sheets of each of these colors, 48 sheets total. And front and back, and I'm telling you, it is going to match every single pattern paper you have at home. How do I know that? Because this is the same exact colors that I have been using for every single one of the cards that we have done all the way up to this point. Okay? So these are now in stock. Literally shipping them out, you know, well, we just put them on the website, so we'll start shipping them out on Monday. And I believe the price point is $9.95. You would have to look. I think it's $9.85, but that is on there too. So I'm telling you, this is going to be the answer to you using pattern paper and getting stuck. Because I'm telling you, go back and look. I just can't stress it enough. Go back and look. Every single card we've ever did, I guarantee has some type of pattern paper like this. And again, not so much here because these are all, they're muted. They're not bold colors. This right here is a perfect example. This is that bold print. And a lot of people don't know how to use that bold print because in this package, it was bold upon bold upon bold and this background upon bold. And you can't have all that bold without something breaking it up. So that this color palette was that. It was that, it was that, it was that. Now, did this blue come from this color palette? Nope. It came from this Authentique paper. And it's what I've been using since day one. So we finally got them. They're in-house. And I'm excited to get them in your hands because they're awesome. So that was my other good...
Was this a surprise you were talking about?
That's one surprise. So again, you may be thinking, well, that's not a good surprise. But yeah, that's one surprise. I think that's an awesome surprise. And I think it's an awesome surprise. And you may not think so, but it's going to be an awesome surprise when you get that pack and you realize what I'm talking about. You're right. You're missing that solid color paper to put in between your wild color papers. So yeah, but go back and look at all your cards, honestly. I think you're going to see the difference. Or I think you're going to see that it's in almost every single color that we do. So yeah, so I'm excited about that. Do you guys like that? I see a lot of hearts, so that it is awesome. So that's good. But it's gonna make you even look more like a rock star because now you could really use those bold patterns and break them up with color. Like this. This is an Authentique paper right here. That center is an Authentique paper. Okay? Yeah. Good. I'm glad you guys like it. I love it. We've been working on this for a while. And we just got them in today, and I couldn't wait to tear open the box. And they're awesome. I love it. And they do smell like nice, you know, freshly off the pressed paper, which I know we all love the smell of that. Okay.
It'll be great for 6x6 portfolios.
Yeah, it can be. But I don't know if I'd use it so much for the portfolio. I would still use my pattern paper for the portfolio unless you want to break up your crazy paper. You know, your wild printed paper. That's what I would use that for. I don't know if I would ever use this paper pack is just straight colors on top of each other. I would just always use this right on top. And I tell you what, this red right here, this is your great Christmas red and that great 4th of July red. We have used that in a ton of cards. Yeah, we've used this, we've used this, we've used that. We've used this. There's just a ton of this paper that we've used. We're going to use this now. Yeah. So I think you're going to like that a lot, guys. And they're 48 sheets of paper. I think that's outstanding. Okay, so on to the next card. Yay, everyone's like leaving like that's not exciting. It really is exciting. Wait till you get it. On the next card, and this is wrapped up in your scrap pack information.
Which paper pack did you use for this last card?
This one right here. If the last card, meaning this one, this blue, this is I know you're going to hate this. It's a very old paper from Authentique. It was discontinued. And actually, we've had this paper probably for about 1.5 years now. And it was very hard for you to match anything. And truth be told, this is the first card that I made. And I took this into the office, and they all looked at me, or not all of them, somebody, I won't name any names, to the person sitting to the right of me, said that was the ugliest card I've ever seen.
I did not say that.
Okay, your tone and your implication with, ew, I don't like that.
No, I didn't.
But see, there you go.
It's not my favorite card, but I didn't say it's the ugliest card I've ever seen.
Well, she didn't like this, but a lot of other people did.
Can we get to see Scrap Pack?
Oh, I'll show you Scrap Pack. Let me do this card and I'll show you Scrap Pack. I'll show you the Scrap Pack. Good night, Claudette. But yeah, so that's why we decided to do 3 cards, because I liked that card. So, we know the drill. We got the base there. Attach the base. Again, I'm going from side to side.
Lucy says, I don't get to hang out with you live very often. I had a blast just being here with you tonight, even
Well,
though
that's
I
good.
didn't get the
And that's okay. That's A-okay. I hope you join us again, Lucy. And even if you sit there and work on something else, I still hope you join us back. Does that even make sense? I still hope you join us back. Oh my God, you know what sounds good right now? And I'm going to say this out loud and everyone's going to want this.
Taco Bell? No.
Yes?
No, I'm just kidding.
My mom will want to go to Taco Bell after the
my
casino
God.
tonight. We'll drop your skinny ass off. No, that chocolate chip ice cream chipwich sandwich.
Oh my God, I'd be freezing down here.
Oh my God.
Is this the last card?
It is the last card.
Is it left to right?
All my cards, yes, are left to right, but you could easily have this open from top to bottom. Easily. And actually, I think this is the card I'm going to send to the vet, because isn't like blue kind of like hospital, isn't it? Like blue and red? No?
I've never heard that.
Well, like they wear like blue scrubs and
Yeah, I guess. Anyway, Jenny.
yeah, and that red kind of looks like a hospital.
Good night, Alicia.
Good night, Alicia.
Abigail says cake. I would do
It's not cake. It's like an ice cream sandwich, but it's called Chipwich, and oh my God, it has chocolate chips around it. It's fantastic. What time is it? Do we have time?
4.
Well, I mean, we're not.
It's 10:30. Yeah.
Oh, good.
Bobby said first time watching, making my pumpkin patch cards. My stamp just came today. Love you guys.
Oh, good. Well, we love you. Welcome. Hopefully, you'll join us in 2 weeks and make the card in 2 weeks.
Valerie says what? I don't know what she's whatting.
I don't know what she's whatting either.
Your medical colors.
No, you don't think that reminds you of a medical hospital? Isn't
Not
blue
at
like,
all.
oh my God, Justine. I see this and I think of blue. Isn't like
They were
medical
green
blue?
and everything. Have you ever had a Choco Taco? I have. I don't think they have them there anymore at Taco Bell.
Yeah,
Did
no.
you ever have one of those?
No,
Oh,
that sounds like something I wouldn't like at all.
You would like it. Look at the Vets logo. Look at the Vets logo. And
Okay,
colors.
maybe that's what I'm thinking of, because I think this is the color of their logo, now that you say that. So maybe that's why I'm thinking this is the color of a vet. And it has like that, red.
Jean said, love the Chipwich, but it's 32 degrees. Too cold for ice cream.
Oh, God.
She said about the blue and red being medical colors. Yeah, see, I said too.
What, she doesn't think so?
Well, she said what with 3 question marks.
Oh,
I
I don't know.
I don't know where you got that from.
I don't, like someone else said,
Whoa.
being nice.
Candy stripers. Good night, and thank you for another another great class. Good night, Gina.
Good night, Gina. All our early birders. I said I was going to jip them out of Pop Dots. I'm not.
Pat says blue scrubs are very common.
Thank you,
And
Pat.
a Red Cross is definitely medical.
Thank you, Pat. Thank you. Someone not out to embarrass the instructor.
Your mom says rareness. Yes, Choco Taco.
She's probably had a couple. My mother, everyone knows my mother is 84. She'll correct me if I'm wrong. She could pack away food like you cannot imagine. Now, she's not an overly heavy lady at all. She's definitely not skinny, but I wouldn't say that she's fat. But she is the person, I don't even think you know this. She's the type of person where if she has a coupon for like a buy one Big Mac and get one free,
She buys.
she'll get them both.
You told me that.
Yeah, she'll get them both, and she'll eat them both.
Oh.
What 84-year-old buys 2, Big Macs and eats them? She buys 2 fish sandwiches during Lent, and she eats them during Lent. The 2
The
fish sandwiches.
I can see that. Those things are like eating.
An
nothing.
84-year-old lady eating 2 fish sandwiches?
Yeah, but McDonald's fish sandwiches they're like, I don't know, they don't fill you up. Valerie says, I will say that when you graduate from medical school, the hood's color is a medium blue.
Thank you. See, I'm not crazy. It did kind of remind
Blue
me
is
of
my
medical.
favorite color. That's because I'm a nurse.
See, she probably likes that.
Well, you know what she says about her weight and your business. I like this card. Listening to Tom Petty concert.
Oh, there you go. I like this card too. Justine did not like this card.
I don't know. I think maybe that dark blue is too much.
I know, that's what you keep saying.
Sorry.
What, this blue that I'm working with, or
Yes.
the paper that we just came
No,
out
that
with?
blue.
Oh, well, I want it to be a little bit different, and I wanted to have a different color. And I thought blue was good.
Everyone loves it except me.
Well, no, I'm sure there's people that don't like this. I'm sure people are making this saying, ugh, I don't like this. This is what I'm going to send. And that's okay. But look, I have this
That's
opening.
the one I'm gonna send.
Right. Right and left, or you can go top to bottom easily. Either way. But yeah, I'm sure they're going to send the one that they like the least out.
Sure,
which is
I like the middle one.
the way it should
gray.
be. The brown, there's no gray in it whatsoever.
Yeah, that 6x6 paper you put on it was gray.
Oh, I didn't realize that you're looking through the design at the 6x6 paper that barely shows through.
Yeah, it was gray, and then that one was like a black charcoal gray.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
I
just
call
kidding.
it gray. I didn't see any brown in that card.
I didn't mean to say brown. It's black and
Yes, Jane.
burgundy and green.
Yes.
Jet, did you book your airline ticket, Chet? Oh, God. Well, see, at least you know that I'm not doing exactly what I tell you guys not to do. Don't use as many Pop Dots as you're going to give away because they probably won't keep it.
The problem is not the one I like the least. The problem is love them all.
Aw,
I
who
love
said
them all.
that?
Victoria Pagan.
She's my favorite person ever. I know, but you gotta give it away. You gotta do the challenge. That's why we gave you the 3 cards with all the crystals.
Valerie said the hood color for veterinary medicine is gray. She just looked it up.
Oh. Well. Blue has got to be in there someplace.
So if we go to the casino, what do you do with these guys? Like, where does Lemieux go?
Well, we'll let all them out, and then I'll keep the door open for sure, and she'll come down here and sleep.
Yeah, but he's not going to try and come down here on his own.
No, he'll go lay in the bedroom on the floor and wait till I get home.
Oh. Oh, we're still up 10:40.
He may thinking he's going to the casino tonight.
I think he does.
Yeah, I think he may think so, and I hope this is going to sound very bad, but I hope he doesn't, because if he does, it is way past his bedtime, and he will just be a crab ass. Andrew? Oh no, the TV's off now.
Just come down and say goodnight.
Oh, because we thought you were going to go to the casino.
No,
Why are you up so late?
I was watching Homeland.
Homeland you were watching. Were you sleeping through it, or were you really watching
I
it?
watched it. 2 shows.
So, Andy, the challenge this week is we're doing 3 cards. And the challenge is that they have to send a card to somebody, because it's very hard for some of us to do, including me. I think I'm going to send this blue card to the vet, Lemieux's vet.
What about Rooney's vet?
Well. No.
You're going to say the same stuff I do.
No, I got it. Well, Rudy's vet was Lemieux's vet, too. It was all our vet.
Well, maybe send
Well,
it
you're
to
you're sending it to the Tremont Animal Clinic, though, right?
No, I'm going to send this to the person that, has been giving him chemo and...
Yeah. He goes to your regular doctor for that?
No, he goes to the specialty. He goes to an oncologist.
Yeah, I know.
That's not a Tremont.
Oh, Tremont is where you go, but I'm saying...
That's the normal vet.
Yeah, but that's the one he's getting the chemo is not
We're
Rooney's.
still on air?
Right.
Yeah.
Are we still live on air? Yeah, this is what we do, Andy. We sit here, we craft, we talk back and forth.
Okay, yeah.
Andy just said, are we still on air? Because it sounds
Why
like
don't
we're
we
not, because
talk
we're
to-
just
talk to
talking.
everybody, so.
Oh, no, they're listening to you. In fact, most all of them are probably saying goodnight, Andy.
Yep. Good night, y'all.
Because we all craft together like this.
Right on.
And just think, next year when we go to shows, we'll have a couple of them in front of us, and it'll be just fun. Maybe we get pizza, although then our cards get dirty.
That's when you mail them out.
Oh my God. That's the one we
Pizza
mail
sauce
out.
Personalized.
That's funny. You get a lot of good night, Andes. Good night.
Yeah, good night, everybody. Have a nice weekend.
Are you, is it raining right now?
No, the rain's done.
Oh, well that's good, because Justine wouldn't want to take her umbrella into the casino.
What?
We wanted to take it into the casino because you're parking in the garage.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is
But when I
true.
pulled in, it was pouring,
Oh,
so I
yeah.
brought my umbrella in.
Well, of
Yeah,
course, I
right.
would expect that.
Oh, yeah. I would never carry it in the casino, no. I'm not going to carry that around.
No.
Okay.
You watching Ohio State tomorrow?
I'll watch it for a little bit. These games that they play are blowouts.
It's true. I don't know how Nebraska is.
Is it Nebraska or? Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Probably win by 30. But,
I like to just watch them.
I'll watch.
It's-
Just see.
Yeah, I mean, if it's a blowout, I'll stop watching.
Oh
But
yeah, it just gets ridiculous.
So what are you going to do tomorrow?
I'm going to get my car tested for
E-check?
e-check, and that's it.
Gotcha.
Temperature's dropping out there. I know that. So probably in the 40s when you get.
Oh, yeah. It's only high at 50 tomorrow.
Not even that.
Oh,
We
not
had like
even
the
that
the best day today, guys. It was 71 and a little bit breezy.
77.
now? I was going to say, it was
77.
mid-70s.
Okay, geez,
Big
77 and
difference between
a little
0 and
bit breezy.
77.
It was
the
beautiful.
Wind, yeah, it would have felt warmer if the wind wasn't blowing so much.
Oh, but it was and the sun was out. It was bright. It was sunny. It was beautiful. And tomorrow it's going to be 41,
42.
literally dropping 30 degrees. It's
Chrissy
crazy.
says, SEC football is the best. Tell Andy.
Yes, it is.
There you go.
I'm
Go
sticking-
Ole Miss.
He,
sticking with the
okay.
Big Ten.
Yep, Ole Miss.
Terry enjoyed last week's Steelers game. Ah, not so much, Terry.
They know you're from Pittsburgh, Andy. Did you
Yeah, it was
hear?
a good game.
It was a good game. Terry,
Hopefully
I
it's better
didn't.
Sunday.
Yeah, that game's going to be fun.
Who they
When,
playing?
They're at Tennessee, 4 o'clock start.
yeah, and neither one of them have lost a game. They're both 5
They
and 0.
haven't played the Ravens yet, have they?
Next week
Ooh, that'll be a good one.
in Baltimore.
They'll beat them.
If they're gonna win it all, they have to.
I'm with you, Brenda. Big Ten.
Yeah. All the best players are in the SEC.
Hear that, Chrissy?
Your mom always catches it. You did the same thing again.
Oh, damn it.
You can't.
I did it here, and I
I
can't.
know.
I always cut this layer.
Your mom did it again.
Jeez.
When's your mom coming over?
As soon as we tell her.
Okay.
Megan, Buckeyes are back.
Yeah. Go. Oh,
Everybody's like, look up, you're cutting her off.
Oh, they are? Oh, that's funny. Thanks, Justine, for catching all those comments.
Well, they just started doing it as soon as your mom said it. It's the
Oh.
first one I seen.
All right, we'll see everybody. Good night.
Andy, good night.
Good night.
Good luck.
I'm keeping the door open.
Oh, I don't care.
And if you do, then it's gonna be. Misty says, I don't give a flip about football, but my daughter is at UTK, so I have to say go Vols. Is that University of... I know the Vols are University of Tennessee. I don't know what the K means.
How do you know that?
My nephew, Kenny, went to University of Tennessee. In
Jeez.
Knoxville. Oh, yeah, UTK Knoxville. Okay, that's what K is, Knoxville, yes.
Why did he go all the way down there?
He was getting his PhD, and that's where they have the chemistry, whatever he was going for.
Jeez.
Yeah, he lived there for a couple of years. He's a smart kid. Guy now. Yes. I know, I couldn't think of the K, and I even said my nephew went to the University of Tennessee in Knoxville, and I'm like, oh, duh. Misty said Tennessee, Knoxville. I think it was my stuff.
You want a chip, Witcher?
It's too cold for that.
Oh my god. You want a fourth meal?
Fourth meal? What?
Taco Bell.
Oh,
Fourth meal? You never heard of that being called fourth meal before?
no.
Oh my god. Are you kidding me?
No.
Fourth meal. You never heard Taco Bell being called fourth meal?
No.
Oh, Justine.
I,
Because they're open so late.
oh, no, I never heard that.
It's the fourth meal of the day.
When are you going to tell us who you are giving the other card to, Jennifer?
I'm going to tell you when I send the post out tonight. I will tell you when I ask you all yours. But I am going to send two. I really am. But actually, maybe I can't tell you who the second card is going to be because maybe they'll see that. Maybe they won't.
And you think this person won't keep it?
Well, when I tell you who it's going to be, well, I could probably tell you who it's going to be. I'll tell you who it's going to be. I won't put it just in case she sees it because she does like to read Facebook. I think I'm going to send it to Kathy.
I swear to God, I was just going to say that it has
Yes.
to be your sister.
My Kathy, not Nancy, who counts the jewels. Kathy, our younger sister, who is, well, I would say she's mentally retarded, but people don't like those terms, even though that's what she is, because there's nothing wrong with that term. It just is what it is. It's the way people have chose to use it. But she's the one that's challenged. And it's funny because she always says, ooh, I want that card after she comes on and because of Facebook for 2 seconds. So, yeah, I think I'm going to send Kathy the card. I'll send her that red one. I think she'll like the red one.
Carol Kiss says, so who needs my address? Ann Ralston says, White Castle was always the late night meal in Columbus.
Yeah, see, she even knows.
She's calling it late night. You're saying it fourth meal.
It's called fourth meal.
Well, I've never heard that.
Oh, my God. Google right now Taco Bell commercial fourth meal. Isn't it called fourth meal, guys?
Teresa Brooks said, the blue card is my favorite. Can't wait to make it.
Good.
Life wore me out this week. Craft with you tomorrow night. Good night.
Good. See you tomorrow night.
Good night, Teresa.
So, yeah, I think I'm going to send this blue one to my vet, to Lemue's vet. And if they give me bad news on Tuesday, they're not going to get it.
They're all saying, yep, fourth meal.
Fourth meal, yeah. And then I'll send the red one to my sister
Carol
Kathy.
White, never heard of that either. Thanks, Carol.
She's probably skinny too.
Tammy says, yep, thought it was a Jack in Box though.
Fourth meal, yeah, because they stay open till like 3 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, I knew they stayed open late, but I didn't know.
And that's why they call it the fourth meal, because it's, you know, when you go there, it's the fourth meal of the day. In fact, one of these classes, I had called Robbie after the class, and she goes, are you really going for fourth meal? I was like, I think I am. She was like, great, I think I want to too. She didn't go that night, but she did go the following day. Who doesn't like a good Taco Bell?
Carol White, I wish I was skinny.
Oh, so do I. I don't know if I'd even take skinny as much as I'd... As a post that's going around said, I wish I was the weight I first was when I thought I was fat.
How do I keep the Pop-Tops from sticking to my fingers? Tweezers.
Tweezers. Oh, good job, Justine. Jeez.
Ah.
That's one of the reasons why I use tweezers.
Tammy says, yep, Google fourth meal and Taco Bell comes right up.
It does.
You're making me hungry.
I know. Is that everybody? Like, everyone's gonna...
Bobby McPherson and Victoria says, what do you order at Taco Bell?
I like, which I'm very sad about, I like the Mexican pizza, and I like the Burrito Supreme, and that Mexican pizza's going away. And Justine likes her chicken soft taco. I mean, that's all she gets is one chicken soft taco. Again, that's what you get when... It's so funny because Justine really is skinny, and I don't care what anyone says. People can say, who has seen Justine, they know that she's skinny. And this is a difference between, you know, someone who's not skinny and someone who is skinny. And I should follow her lead because she'll eat a chicken soft taco and be like, oh my God, I'm stuffed. And I'm on my third Burrito Supreme. Wondering if I could possibly, you know, get some cheese on the side or extra cheese or a candy bar. And it's not even a Burrito Supreme she's ate. She's just eating a little Taco Supreme.
Bobby says, chalupa. They had something at Taco Bell a couple years ago. I can't remember what it was. It was for a limited time. It reminded me of a chalupa. I can't remember what it was called. That thing was the best thing.
Was it a soft shell or a hard shell?
I don't remember. I can't. They used to have a commercial on it. There used to be the guy sitting in the chair, and he would like I can't remember what it was called.
Oh, okay. Since we're talking about commercials, do not blow this. Do not
Okay.
blow this. Don't blow this. Don't blow this. And everybody, I don't want you to tell me. Don't start typing. Let like everybody try to get this in their heads, and then we could let the secret out. Okay. So I had to go to IKEA the other day. I had to go to IKEA the other day, and Justine, you know, a couple hours later, I was like, oh my God, I can't get their commercial out of my head. I'm like, what commercial? And she goes, hold on, I can't blow it. IKEA. And I'm like, that's not the IKEA commercial. She's like, yes, it is. And did you sing more than that line?
That's all I kept saying. IKEA.
Right. IKEA, and she was convinced that was the IKEA line. Now, don't say what it is, but Peggy's even laughing because Peggy was there. So, tell me, first of all, it's not the IKEA song, but does everyone know where that's from? Don't say where it's from. But does everyone know where that's from? Because she was convinced. I mean, told us we were wrong. We were wrong. It is IKEA. IKEA. Until I finally sang her the right song. But does everyone know?
Guessing it, yeah.
Did they say it out loud?
One person did.
Yeah. Right. It's Cha-Cha-Chia. Right. Exactly.
Chia, IKEA. I don't know why I did it.
But she was singing. She was like, it's for sure. I mean, she was actually making me feel bad. It is IKEA. IKEA. I'm like, well, I don't know why IKEA would be stealing the Chia Pet logo song. But yeah, so the entire afternoon she was singing IKEA. Oh my God.
I heard that somewhere.
No, you didn't. That's the kind of fun we have in the office. Kia. Oh my god.
Tammy Justini, too many martinis.
I know.
Yeah, right.
Kia. Oh, jeez, oh man. We do laugh. That reminds me, the other time, what was what was that song that you liked? My Chevy to the levee,
Oh,
and
yeah.
the levee was dry. What was
Yeah.
it? Good old boys, yeah. So you know how they have like two parts of that song. That first song, the first part that doesn't sound like anything like the second part. Well, day one, she was like, "Oh, I love this song. It's one of my favorites." And she like sang the whole song. And then a couple days later, it came on the radio, and this is when we were allowed to listen to the radio in the office. It came on the radio again. I said, "Oh, your favorite song?" She's like, "This ain't my favorite song." I'm like, "You just said 2 days ago this is your favorite song." She's like, "I never heard this song before." I'm like, "Well, okay, because you're saying every single line to this." So then after, it switches over to the, part you can sing with, she's like, "Oh, I guess that was the song." And of course she's laughing. Oh my God. That first part of American Pie. I don't know this song. Okay, you sang every line. Jeez, oh man. We do laugh there.
May I know what is this, please?
What? What's the question?
May I know what is this, please?
I don't know what it is. What are they talking about? You have to be a little bit more specific. I don't know. Okay, I've used way too many Pop Dots on these darn cards. I really hope that you guys aren't wasting all your Pop Dots on these cards. Half of these Pop Dots would have been fine. I just have a problem. I have a Pop Dot problem.
The thing you are working on. Maybe they just popped in and found you, maybe is my guess.
What we're working on this card right here. And actually, it's the third card of tonight. So we're getting a little bit slap happy. Kia.
Tammy says, I swear I'm on my third Pop Dot pack.
I know, I swear I am too, but I don't want to say that out loud. Because that's quite embarrassing.
Pop Dot invention time. Intervention, I'm sorry. Oh.
It is.
Hero, who asked what you're doing, said, so pretty cards.
Thank you. We're actually teaching a class. You could buy a class kit and make the next one along right with us. I don't know how I keep picking these up at the exact right spots.
Carolyn says, the first step is admitting you have a problem.
Oh, I'll admit it all day long. I know I have a problem.
Peggy said, that really is a lot of Pop Dots.
And it is. I'm using way too many Pop Dots. I am. And the problem is not only it's like I'm like a drug abuser or a drug abuser. I'm like a drug pusher. Not only do I know I have a problem, but now I've pushed my problem on you guys, and now you guys have a problem.
Do we need to send you to Pop Dots Anonymous?
Yes, I'm like, go ahead, use. I want you to use more Pop Dots. You're like, okay.
Tammy says, poppin' peeps.
Poppin' Peeps. Poppin' Peeps, not Pete's. Jeez,
I
oh
said
man.
peeps.
I know, I
Oh,
said
you,
Pete's.
Okay. Oh, you always mispronounce them.
I do.
Cheryl said,
I do all the time.
I know. Cheryl said, I only made the first card, but probably used a pack.
I know, that's so embarrassing.
Hello, my name is Jennifer, and I'm a dotaholic. Yes, Terry says, hi, my name is Terry, and I'm a pop dotaholic.
It's so funny.
Lisa said she was busy singing.
Right, because now you're all singing, Kia. It's ridiculous.
Maybe Pop Dots Anonymous should be the name of the group.
Maybe it should.
I find myself watching other craft presentations and yelling that they are not using enough Pop Dots.
I know, I do too. And I think, oh, it's going to be flattened. I know, I do too. That's funny.
Vonda says, how long until adhesive week?
I know, isn't it? We should have it twice a year.
Ann Ralston says, hi, Jennifer.
Hello, Ann. She's not just coming on, is
No,
she?
she's been on.
But just now, she just want to say hello?
Maybe because you were saying, hi, I'm Jennifer. And I'm like,
Oh,
"That's not
that's
all."
probably why. Okay. I'm like, that's strange, but now I
Mona
get
says
it.
you are an enabler.
I am an enabler. That's horrible. I know, and I feel bad.
Cheryl says, I watch another company and she would only use like 5 on that.
I know, and it's now isn't it ridiculous, isn't it? Because then your flower's all wobbly, and who wants that? That's not a card. That's like, I don't know. You just want more. Don't tell them the secret though. But I know a lot of them watch us. I know that for a fact.
Carolyn says, I bought the adhesive week popped outs a couple years ago and thought I would never use all these. Now I feel like I can't get enough.
I know, it's horrible, isn't it? Okay, so we did something different on this card, which it's going to be the last thing that I do, but I want to draw your attention to it. I want to do something a little bit different. So, I got to put this on my card. Hold on.
What dye do you use for the background, the dark blue?
That was that around Martha Stewart around the corner, around the border punch. Again, you got to go get them on eBay. And don't be afraid of the used ones. I mean, you can get the used ones.
Diane says, yes, twice a year. Wasn't here for it and really need it now.
It's funny.
Chiro says, cards are classier with more pop dots.
They are. Well, they're neater. They're elegant. That's why you guys don't like to ship them. And I know. That's why we don't ship them. Trust me, this is the one that I'm sending away, and
I was thinking adhesive sale quarterly.
I don't know. Maybe we do something like that. Maybe we have a special price for club members or for people who take this. I don't know. Maybe we build it into a price. I don't know. Let me think about that. Even if we give it to you like at our cost, maybe we add like a pack to your kit. That could be something, huh?
Deborah says, I will for sure triple my pop dot order next sale.
Yeah, maybe let's think about that. That's maybe something we can do. Add a sleeve of pop dots in people's kits. If we charge you $2 extra for a kit, because they're normally $3, if we charge you $2 extra for a kit and we gave you 1 pack of pop dots in your kit, so instead of $29.85, it would be what? $31.95, yeah.
That's a hard one.
Would you guys like that? Would you guys want to pay $2 to have an extra pack or have a pack of pop dots in your kit?
Once you pop dot, you can't stop.
Right, you can't. It's dumb.
They're all thumbs up and hearts.
Yeah, maybe we start doing that. That would be a thought. I like that idea.
It's the Martha. Oh, someone answering that.
I don't think that.
Pack per card with the kit.
Right. You get 1 pack of pop dots.
Can you sell pop dots by the case?
You guys just wait. But I like that idea. I do like this card. Okay, so let me show you. Again, jewels are going to really be like they are. Everyone actually just stop for 2 seconds. Now, some of you have, and it's written on here, some of you have denim blue, 5mm, and some of you have Montana. It's because Swarovski crystal was out of them here and in Austria. So we had to substitute Montana. And I think I have one that has Montana. I do, which is good, so you could actually know that I'm not just lying to you. Yes, I do have one that have Montana. But look, this is what I want to show you. This is going to be the last thing you do tonight. Look, these insides, we didn't give you a jewel. This is Glossy Accents dried overnight. So can you see that shine right there? That's Glossy Accents dried overnight. So that'll be the last thing I do with you tonight, but no jewel there. So anyhow, so these are all, the only thing you have is light turquoise right here on the solid blue, and then the rest of these just are like big, medium, small, big, medium, small, big, medium, small. These are 2 mediums, and then the rest all the way around. So I'll hold this again here. If you want to take a picture, let's go ahead and do that now. I'll hold it for about 15 seconds, and then if not, just use that colored picture that we have.
Can we let the person pick which card they want that you're going to send them?
Well, how are they going to know? You could do whatever you want. As long as you send the card, you could do whatever you want.
Carolyn said the blue card looks good even without jewels.
Yeah, I think so too. I like the blue card.
And Gail says, I have enough Pop Dots. I won the Pop Dot grand prize.
Oh, that's right, she did. And actually, Gail, it's funny because I think like 3 people, like stepped away from that, like didn't want that, which I don't think they realized what they were getting. But that was a grand prize at Croptemberfest. What was it? 50 sheets of Pop Dots? Was it 50? I can't think. No, it was more than that. How many sheets was that, Gail? I have it written down. I just can't think of it off the top of my head.
Megan says, way to brag, Gail.
Yeah, no, it was awesome.
They're coming to my house, so figured they could pick it up, and I won't even
Oh,
sign it.
there you go. Yeah, that's fine. They could pick it. You just have to tell us who. So this one may be a little bit different or a little bit harder because you're going to have 3 different sizes of basically the same color. Well, today has been a fun evening.
She said $150 worth.
That's awesome. So that would have been 150 Pop Dots, right?
$3. So she got $150 worth of Pop Dots, and they're $3 a pack.
I think she got 3 packs. And that's 3 packs of 50.
Yeah. Wow.
I know. That's what she said. She was standing up there. She's like, do I get all these? I'm like, yeah, you do. It was an awesome prize. Yeah, maybe we add some Pop Dots. That would be, and then you wouldn't feel bad about it. But I won't charge you the whole $3, but we'd have to charge you 2. I guess we could give you a choice. No, that would drive, oh my God, can you imagine if we had to do that, a choice? No, we can't do a choice. That would be crazy on our end.
Was there another surprise tonight?
No, that was it. Now I feel like I let you down.
Well, no, because we didn't tell them what the other thing is. That's what they're
Oh, yeah. No, we have a couple things up our sleeve. We have a couple things, yeah, that you'll like. One thing you don't know, Justine, I just did it today. You'll like it. You'll be like, oh my God, they're going to love that. I know, I'm horrible. Let's not talk about it because you're going to want to know.
What time are you going to tell your mom to come?
When we're done.
Oh.
Because then I have to let the dogs out.
Oh, just asking.
I have to, I don't know what I'm going to do with my hair, but. She could leave when we start the glossy accents.
Deborah says, no choice. Let's just do it. Add Pop Dots.
Yeah, I kind of think so too. Does anybody, and seriously, we won't, it doesn't matter if you say no. I mean, it matters, but you know, no one's going to be sending you death notices. Does anyone not like the idea?
No more surprises, but a scrap pack peek, please.
Oh, that's right, that's right, that's right, that's right. Actually, you know what, I'm glad you said that. I'm going to show you the scrap pack peek right now because once I put that liquid glossy accents on, I can't put anything on top of that.
Kathy said, Judy and I would both go for Pop Dots with our kits. Chiro says, who let the dogs out?
Oh, okay.
I have to sing it. I don't know how.
Oh my God. Kia. I love when you think you're so right and you're not. It just cracks me up.
Well, I'm usually right, so it's kind of a...
No, not really. Okay, let me have, yeah. So this is the page kit. So for those of you scrap packers, this is what's coming in the mail to you. For those of you who are thinking about joining, now's the time to join. So it's a 4-page spread, and unfortunately I can't lay it out for you like 2 pages at a time, so I have to lay it out page by page. So, and look, it's not even going to fit on the entire page, so this is the best I can do. There's page 1. Yeah, and it's all sparkly here. Page 2. Things are pop dotted. And then page 3 and 4 should go right next to each other, obviously. But there's page 3, and this is all pop dotted, and this all has jewels. And then, of course, this goes right next to it there, you know, on the other side. And there's page 4, flat and pop dotted. But it looks spectacular in person, it really does. And it's, again, we use the Blue Fern Studio paper, so it's nice and heavy cardstock. It's just fantastic.
Ooh, more lava.
So that's, yeah, so that's what went out for scrap packers.
Beautiful.
Okay, so I'm going to do my light turquoise first. And again, you've seen that I've used this glossy. I missed my tip, but it's okay. It's not the end of the world. Just squeeze a lot lighter.
Get off that chair for a minute. Some pennies? Hi. He looks like
Somebody bumps on you.
I know, he does.
Who's Steve? You're a bumper.
He has a lot of fatty bumps on him. I hope they're fatty bumps. I think they are. Oh, darn it, I'm missing a light turquoise.
Do you have more of the scrap pack kits?
We do. Except I'm missing a light turquoise. You don't see it here, do you? Okay, this is gonna piss me off. Huh. I think I'm missing one. Look,
Impossible.
it is impossible. It is. It is impossible. Who counted these jewels? It is impossible. Huh. Okay, well, I got an email. Stamplistic at info@stamplistic.com and asked for a turquoise jewel.
Yeah, I don't see one.
I know. I'm wondering if it was stuck to the bag.
You looking at?
I don't know. Is it right there?
That is impossible.
I know. Well, it's because I'm so big. Oh my God, there it is. Look at that. Look. Again, proving the point. That's right. That's right. That I knew it was there.
How do I get the kits for Friday night classes?
We send out an email. Normally, we send it out tonight, but we don't have the cards made. So we're going to send out an email and Facebook. And so if you're not on our email, you'll see it on Facebook either Sunday night or Monday. So if you don't see it either on Sunday night or Monday, reach out to us because that's when it's going to be released.
Tammy, we find that hard to believe.
I know. And see, I found it.
Carolyn, did it get stuck in the scrap pack? Nope. Do it in the garbage.
Yep.
That's funny. There we are. Mona says, I don't like your new bags. They have more static and gems stick in them.
Oh, really? That's sad because we love those new bags. They're so much easier to open and work with. But I guess you just proved my point, Mona, or your point, because my jewel did just stick inside that bag. It's the bag that we are now stuck with because, although we do like them better, the other company just went out of business. And they cost us even a little bit more too, but that's funny that you noticed the bag.
Kim says, I love the new bags.
I like the new bags too. You could open them so much better. But she makes a good point because mine did just stick in there. That's so funny that that was in there. I do find it hard to believe. Okay, so I got two big ones there. So now I'm going to go medium.
Hey.
Stupid boy. Huh?
He's yawning.
He's tired.
Elaine says, I fell asleep. Rough week at school and 12-hour days. I was just watching tonight anyway. We'll be crafting in the morning.
Perfect.
What color are you using now?
This right now is denim blue.
Mona says, I'm a very staticky person.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, what do you keep looking back for?
He's so cute.
Any more pennies? Okay, good boy. Look at every time I stop petting.
I love that dog.
Any more petty?
I'm sorry, but golden retrievers are the best dogs ever.
Boy. You a good boy? Okay.
Even three-legged ones are even better. Okay, so now I'm going to put on...
Okay.
I'll rub you with my foot here, okay? Oh, he's
Don't
he
rub
likes
him
it.
with your foot.
No, like this. Look at it. Very tender. I think that's a
No, I know, but he lays down next to me, and I'm going to be smelling your foot.
You're silly.
I'm going
Do you
to...
guys sell Look at him. He got rolled over. Do you sell sample charts of the crystals? Not the kind you print, but the ones that have
Yes,
actual
we
crystal.
used to. That's on our to-do list of things to do. So that's coming sooner than later. And I say that because we used to have an old chart that some of you already have, that some of the crystals are deleted by Swarovski, and then we got some new ones to put on there. So that is on a to-do list, but it won't be in the next couple months, but that is definitely coming soon. It probably will be coming right before we go on the road, which will be, I don't know, the end of February maybe, because we need to update our list.
Donna said, thanks, Jen.
You're welcome, Donna.
Donna O'Hare. No, was it?
Donna O'Hara, yeah,
Wait,
that's
is there
good.
two Donnas that said something? Let me see.
Donna
Yeah.
O'Hara, wasn't it fun actually participating in the class?
And she said, boxes are pretty cool, too. And I already know who I will mail my card to, Elaine
Good.
says. What is the name of the adhesive you are using?
This is, Glossy Accents. Glossy Accents with a black tip, although this is out of stock for 2 weeks.
Tammy says, opening yet another Pop Dot pack.
I know, I'm so sorry, Tammy. That's horrible. Okay, so let me see here. I want to go, these are mediums right here, so I go 2 there. Yep. I go 2 right here in my mediums. I know, I'm actually embarrassed on how many Pop Dots you guys are using.
Deborah says, I went through 2 full packs.
I went through 3. It's bad. And now I want you to send this out. I'm serious, guys. I'd like that idea. Whoever thought about that, $2 more, and I'll give you some Pop Dots in your kit. Don't you think it's a good idea? Mm-hmm. I think
Donna
it's a
says,
good
yes,
idea.
It was great. Lori and I FaceTime and did the
Good.
class.
I'm glad. That's what it's all about. That makes me happy.
Elaine says, I have sometimes bought 2 kits so I can keep one of each.
Oh,
for
a lot of
myself
people
and
do
mail
that.
out the second set.
A lot of you'd be surprised at how many people do that. A lot of people do that. There's a couple people, and we're not going to mention any names. There's a couple people that buy 4 or 5 kits because they make them for a bunch of their family members.
Tell us about the scrap packs, please.
The scrap pack. So this is the deal. The scrap pack. Well, we missed the last 2 months. We're back on schedule now. The scrap pack. It's free to join, and every other month, on the 15th, we make a 4-page layout and send it to you. And it's very much like this, where we give you the colored pictures, but written directions, and always with crystals. And that's exactly what it is. It's a 4-page spread. It is never, and I don't want to say goofy, meaning it's never kid-based. It's always more elegant, more classy, like our cards. It's not like, hey, happy birthday, and, with balloons and clowns and stuff like that. It's always more, a little bit upscale. And the 15th of every month, 4 pages, and you have a
Every
choice.
other month.
Every other month. And to get the past kits, although I think maybe the other kits are sold by now, in order to get past kits, well, you can't get any kit unless you're a club member. And when you're a club member, you have to be in the club for at least 6 months, which is 3 kits. But we think you're going to be in there longer than that. And you have a choice. The club is, what is it, $22? Mm-hmm. You guys all have that form. The club is $22 a month. Or you can do the club at $22 a month and add on 5 matching papers, just in case, you want to add other pages, if you want to do whatever, if you want to add on other pages. And that's an additional, I can't even think.
It's right here.
It says on the form. It's an additional,
$28.95.
it's $28.95, yeah, so $6.95 more. And then unfortunately, because it's a 12 by 12, the shipping is $7.95. But it's an automatic bill and ship, so we would automatically bill your credit card and ship that out on the 15th of the month. It's pretty cool. And again, if you like the cute pages, this club is definitely not for you. If you like kind of the classy, elegant, then that would be for you.
Where did you put the glossy accent instead of a jewel?
Oh, right here. Right here. But if you give me just a second, I'll show you how I do that because I don't want any air bubbles in there. So here you do have, and it's free to join. All you have to do is fill out that form. And I would fill out that form, stamp a picture, and email it to us. And then we'll get you out the October one. And yeah, and then the next one's going to be in December. Yeah, the next one's scheduled for December. So this one, it looks like you do have both of the big jewels. I counted right here, which I don't know why I didn't count right on the other one. So I have the big ones here and, you know, right smack dab in the middle. But again, if you don't have, if you put them someplace else, that's fine too. Just be consistent. And actually, you know what? I could put these other jewels on later on. So let me show you. Let me show you how to do that middle. So I want you, everyone take a look, break real quick and look up. When you do this, I want you to make sure that you keep that glossy accents within that circle. Don't go out of the circle. It's going to be very easy to do. You're not squeezing the entire time. I want you just to squeeze to get some glossy accents going, and then you're going to push it just around that circle. If you get air bubbles, I need you to pop them either with the tip, if you still have that tip in your glossy accents, and if not, use the tip of this part of the glossy accents, okay? Because all those air bubbles have to be out of there. If you do it right, you start off with no air bubbles, you shouldn't have air bubbles in there. So I'll do that right now on one of these, and hopefully you can see it. But my glossy accents is going, and now I'm just pushing it to the side, and I'm going to stop, because that's enough there. And just guide it so it hits all the black all the way around. And I'll pick this up and show you. So then, obviously this has to dry overnight. So there you go. There's my first one. Hopefully you can see that. So you're going to do that all the way around.
Yeah, you can see it.
Good. And again, it's very easy to keep it just right there in that black circle. Just take your time on this. Now, you could easily, if you want to, I'm not a glitter person, but if you wanted to go get some glitter and sparkle some glitter in here, you can do that. And of course, it'll sink down to the bottom and the top, and you could have that glittery. But I just kind of liked it all one color, clear like that. Because again, for the non-crafter, they're going to not know how you did that, and it's going to look pretty impressive. But again, this is going to be the last thing you do, because once you do this, you got to let this dry overnight.
Maggie says, good night and good luck. Good night, Maggie.
Thanks. Good night. But yeah, let it dry overnight. But tomorrow, first thing you could touch it. It'll be fine.
Kathy Flat says, I'm sending my card out on a round robin
Love
to see
it.
how many states we can get it to. First stop, Northern California, to my sister.
Love it.
That's cool.
Yeah, I would love to know where it travels to. I would love to know. Now, you're going to have people sign it and pass it around? Or are you just going to like put a note there and saying, you know, send this to somebody else, regift it?
Nancy says, good class. Good night, all.
Good night.
Good night, Nancy.
Okay, Mother, if you want to leave, you can start to leave now. She can't get out of her chair fast enough
She's
right now.
probably already in the car
I know.
watching on the phone waiting. He's like, she turned the keys. Deborah says, how does a round robin work?
Well, I think she could explain, but I think...
She said, here's the letter I'm enclosing. This card is going to start to hop. It goes from here to where it'll stop. Add your name, town and state. I didn't get all the thing. To bring a smile or to elate, then take a picture to enjoy. Now send it on. That's your ploy. Once the pages, where did I lost my spot? Once the page is all filled out, keep the wild Keep the card while others pout. But please, I plead, I beg, I ask, mail me the list to complete the task. That's cool.
Who sent that?
That's who Kathy Flatt is doing that.
Kathy Flatt, if you can do me a favor, but I'm going to ask you to do it like right now. Can you copy that and paste that and email that to me right now so I can put that in the post that I put out tonight? Because that is a cool thing. So I'll add that to the post in case people want to do that with their card. But I'm going to ask you just to copy that and paste that right now and send it to info, INFO, at stamplistic.com. And I'll put that in the post tonight.
Jet said she needs another kit. As I was working on the cards, I thought of who I could send each one to.
Right, exactly. They're on there. They're on the website. So that's it. So my plan for you is, well, hopefully we'll see you guys on Sunday for the Sizzix sale. And pass that information along because there's a lot of dies that we're going to have on sale. And then by Sunday, Monday night, you'll get an email with class 115 in the pictures. And then you can start buying from then. But yeah, I don't know if we'll start the Pop Dots next week, because I don't know. Well, I don't know. We'll see. We got
Can
things.
we see that present card again?
We got things working. Sure. This is the present card. When are we doing this? We're doing this next
November
week,
7th.
aren't we?
No, the week after Halloween.
Week after Halloween. So we're not doing anything next week. This is
Nothing tomorrow and nothing next Sunday.
That's awesome. This is we're doing this with Oak November 7th. So that's that card for November 7th. And this is on our website to purchase, but you have to watch me do this in Oak. And this uses the mini flower song. So anyhow, so hopefully Kathy's emailing me right now, and I'll send her a post because I want to know everybody where you're sending these cards to. I really do. And that's it. I think it was a fun night.
It was fun.
It was fun. It'll be really fun if we could top it off with a winner. It'll be Justine. She'll come back and be like, hey, I'm up $300, Jenny.
I doubt it.
Okay, guys, with that said, have a very, very good rest of your weekend. Have a good week, and we'll see you next week.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.